Alright, so it's time. The day has finally arrived. I'm here, I'm back, and I can see the family's here. It's great to see everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. As always, a pleasure seeing all of you over here and excited for Monday Night Raw. It's great to be back, honestly. I mean, it's been a few months. I was gone November. So it was November. I was doing a watch along for the first match of the FIFA, the Football World Cup. And, when things just went crazy and, I fell sick and all that happened. But here we are now, a few months later. I feel great and, love to see all of you here. Thank you for all the love, all the support. And thanks for always checking on me. It's because of you guys, you always cared so much, always send me messages. I can't say it enough. All of you guys, right? Ricky, Andy, Jonathan. I mean, thank you for all the love that you've shown to me. Really, really appreciate it. Tones, it's great to see everybody. Wow. And I can see everybody's here. Jonathan says, welcome back, my brother AJ. I've been praying for you so much. Thank you. Thank you, brother. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you. The last few months have been tough. Yes. Yes, I know. I'm very well aware, brother. The last few months have been very, very tough, for you, for a lot of people. I'm glad you're doing well, brother. And, always praying for you. It's lovely to see you, Jonathan. Good to see you, brother. And Andy, thank you. Thank you for the warm welcome. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate you. And we can see James is here. James, good to see you, brother. Hello, hello, hello. Indeed, indeed. I feel so loved right now. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We see Ricky is here. He says Messi is the World Cup champion. Yes, it happened. A few months later, I guess we have to acknowledge that Messi is the champion. That's pretty cool, Ricky. And we got Chris in the house. Chris, good to see you. That's right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody, for the very warm welcome. We got Nigel in the house. Brother, good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome. We got Bojets over here. We got Jake over here. My brothers, if I could send you a nice big old hug, I would do it right now. But I've got to tell you something. I probably will sound very, very annoying for the next few hours, I guess, because I have not watched any wrestling. And when I say any wrestling, I mean no wrestling. I haven't watched the Royal Rumble. I haven't watched a single episode of Raw. Nothing. Because when I said that I don't watch wrestling without all of you guys, without the family, I really meant it. I haven't watched any wrestling, since November. So I have a lot of catching up to do. I'm aware of a few things that happen here and there, like the Rhea Ripley winning the Rumble. Thank you, Andy, for that. Also the Men's Rumble. I'm aware of a few things here and there, but I haven't watched wrestling continuously. So, I'll be having a lot of catching up to do, and I'll be, surprised to see a lot of things that will happen tonight, I guess. So, yeah, it's gonna be a fun ride anyways. Ricky, thank you. Thank you for the welcome, brother. It's great to see all of you. Chris says, how's everybody? Yeah, let me know, guys. How are you all doing? It's been a few months since we caught up. It's been a few months since we last chatted. How are all of you feeling? How was the New Year's Eve? How has January been? How's 2023 been? Let us all know. Jonathan says, I'm never suggesting for us to watch a soccer. I know. It was crazy. So, the soccer game, I was actually pretty hyped when we started up with that, but yeah. It's okay. We're fine. That's right. Thank you for that, Ricky. And Jason is in the house. Jason, it's good to see you. Good to see you, brother. It's all good. We can't that's right, Ricky. That's right. Thank you. You guys always kept messaging me, let it be Twitter, let it be YouTube, Instagram, always kept in touch, and that just means so much to me. Thank you, guys. For all the love, all the support. Really appreciate it. And we got Money Badger here. Good to see you, brother. He says, let's go, Becky. Apparently, we're going to get a steel cage match tonight. It's going to be Becky Lynch versus Bayley inside a steel cage. That sounds interesting. Now, I did some digging and I found out that this match was supposed to take place, I believe, last week. But due to time shortage, that they pulled that match off the card, and we're gonna get it tonight, so that's great. It's a win-win for everybody. Brian Cage contract expiring soon. Rumor is WWE is gonna sign him to rejoin his friend LA Knight. Brian Cage in WWE is interesting. I don't know, guys. How is by the way, how has my buddy Karrion Kross been doing? How has he been doing? Because the last time I watched wrestling, Karrion Kross seemed like he was a bit lost in the shuffle, right? So. Any updates on Karrion Kross? Is he still getting TV time? How is he doing now? Let me know, guys. That's right. R.I.P. That's right. That's the big, very sad news about Jay Briscoe. I couldn't believe it when I saw it, right? Jay Briscoe, you guys are actually the ones who introduced me to the Briscoes, honestly, you know it very well that I did not watch the NWA or I did not watch a lot of the other promotions before we started doing the watch-alongs. You guys suggested to me to watch the Crockett Cup and watch, GCW and other promotions, and that's how you introduced me to Jay Briscoe. And out of the Briscoes, it was Jay who really caught my eye. I really, really admired him for his skills, his talent. It's very unfortunate what happened. Of course, praise to the Briscoe family, but it's crazy. It's crazy. That it's a reminder to all of us that life is so unpredictable, so short. So it's all we can do is share love, be loved, and spread positivity. That's it. And of course, count our blessings every single day. That's it. And I can see MK Tones. Tones is here. Good to see you, brother. And he says, new studio. That's right, it's a new studio right now. But I'll tell you something. So while I was gone, I have been working on a pretty big project. And that project is actually our own physical studio. Our own physical location. It's a beautiful, beautiful looking studio. I mean, it's almost in the finishing stages. But there's going to be lights, there's going to be a brand new 4K HD camera, there's going to be a lot of stuff in the studio. It's really a one of its kind. I would love to share more details, more pictures. I will be doing that in the coming days. But our own physical studio is almost done, and around WrestleMania time, around the time, I believe April, WrestleMania, that's when the studio is gonna make its debut, and we will be doing all of our stuff, all of our watch-alongs, every single thing from that very studio after Mania, and the Mania watch-along itself is gonna be from that very studio. It's a beautiful looking studio. I myself have designed it. I hope you guys like it, but it's coming up very, very soon. That's right. So the green screen and stuff, that's gonna go away, and we're gonna have our own physical location. It's gonna be good, guys. Karen has been doing awful, says Jonathan. I'm actually questioning why they brought him back. That's terrible, but honestly, I'm not surprised because of the booking that, I saw. For him when I last watched wrestling. I'm not surprised that it's been going downhill for him. It's sad, it sucks, but honestly, he's making money, and I think that's all that matters to him because, before he came over here, he was taking independent bookings, he was working indie promotions here and there, taking losses, taking wins. He wasn't that prominent in the wrestling industry, so good for him now to at least get that paycheck. I think he knew what he was signing up for. I don't understand either why are they not treating him like a top tier, a top level star, but I guess, at least he's making money, so that's good. I can see Kenneth is here. Good to see you, brother Kenneth. Kenneth also had always been checking on me, so thank you for that, brother. It's lovely to see you. Becky and Bayley Steel Cage was Raw 30, but Bloodline made Raw. I see Ricky. It's all about the Bloodline, and it feels like in the Elimination Chamber match, we're going to have Seth Rollins, we're going to have Austin Theory, and we're going to have 4 more people. Who are the 4 more people going to be? We'll most likely find out tonight, if I'm not wrong. Quite interesting. This time we have an Elimination Chamber for the US title. How do you guys feel about WWE having a chamber match for a mid-card title such as the United States Championship? Do you feel it's a good idea? A bad idea? Let me know what you guys feel about all of this. By the way, I must say once again, it feels so good to be back here with all of you. Wow, you guys are so special. Thank you guys one more time. And Jonathan says the Usos have also fallen apart. Is that right? Is that right? The Usos? Wait, so you're wait. So the honorary Usos, as we know, Sami Zayn, and then we have Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso. Have all three of them gone their own separate ways, or is somebody still with somebody? And what's going on? Because I can't imagine Jay and Jimmy splitting up, right? So there's got to be something else go there. Let me know, guys. He's like a Randy Orton for me. Cross says Money Badger. I know. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That comparison makes sense. And thanks for that, Tones, my brother. Andy says, hi, D-Sing, welcome back. Brother Andy, thank you. And Ricky says, wait a second, where did that comment go? Ricky says, but Dominic kisses on the face of his daddy at WrestleMania. Oh, wow. Wait a second. Did Ricky just write, let's go Dominic? Ricky, what's going on here? Are we now cheering for Dominic Mysterio? What is going on here? Okay, alright. And I can see Wonder GTA Gaming is here. Good to see you. Welcome to the channel. Alright, let's see, what else do we have here? M-Tone says, can't believe you're back. Brother M-Tones, you know, you are also one of the big reasons why I'm back, so thank you for the love. Thank you. He always kept messaging me and, you know, asking me when I'm coming back. Really, you guys have been such motivation for me to come back here. And thank you for all the love. And I can see Chris says, AJ, my MMA career is doing great. I'm 13-1. I'm proud of you, Chris. Keep going, my brother. Terrible booking for him on SmackDown. He's gonna be on Raw. Okay, Andy, let's see. I mean, I wish the best for Cross. I really am a fan of the guy, but yeah. Hopefully things work out for him and he does better on the card. A popular tag team is gonna be split, says Andy. Wait a second, what is going on here? Jimmy Uso has left. Wow. That is actually quite interesting. Okay, I'll have to do some catching up here. I don't mind, it gives the title importance to the company. That's right. So the mid-card titles are finally getting some importance. I remember a few months ago, it was like Shinsuke Nakamura, Austin Theory, a few of those guys just holding on to the mid-card titles forever, to the point that they almost felt like they did not exist. So I'm glad that they're finally getting some push, they're finally getting some much-needed spotlight, but a chamber match for a mid-card title is, wow, really going out there. My brother Run DMG is here. It's good to see you, brother. Welcome. So lovely to see all of you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all the love, guys. Thank you. And here we are. The show is just about to begin. Let's do a little bit of prediction here. What do you predict? What do you think? How good the show is going to be tonight? Out of 10 stars, how many stars do you predict, to get for the show? For me, I'm going to give it a 10 out of... No, actually, that's too much. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I think it's going to be a sweet show. But let's see. All right. AG Miss Sasha Banks. I know. Sasha Banks, Wrestle Kingdom. That happened. Actually, I watched the video of Sasha Banks, making her Wrestle Kingdom debut. And a lot of people said that, hey, the crowd is dead. Nobody's making any noise. But again, that's the Japanese crowd for you. It's a different culture. They have different ways of paying respect, showing respect. And they just don't make noise over there. It's just a part of their culture. So Sasha Banks doing her thing over there was pretty cool. I know she botched up the move as well, the finisher move. So that was a little bit of a hiccup. But honestly, I always botch whenever I should not botch in real life. So, she was in a wrestling ring. The big spotlight was on her. She botched it. That's okay. But good for Sasha Banks to really break that ceiling and really go out there. I mean, if she really wanted to make easy money, she could have just stayed in the WWE. She could have come back here, would have received a huge pop. But instead, she decided to stick to her guts. She decided to stick to her mindset of breaking glass, ceilings, of making history, of really making an impact. And she went to Wrestle Kingdom, so I respect her for that. Absolutely. And here we are. Are we starting up? Okay, here we are. Okay, wait. Beth Phoenix is here? Nice. Okay, the crowd's going crazy. Look at Edge. The guy is so full of energy. He just runs up to his people right there. Nice, getting in the face of the fans here. I love that. Haven't been so happy to see those shades again. My brother James, thank you, thank you. You know, wow, I must say that in these past few months, a lot has indeed changed. I'm not just wearing shades, but I also am wearing a prescription lens now. So I've got to, wear some glasses as well now when I'm not wearing shades. So a lot changed in the past few months, that's for sure. Don't jinx, it can be good or bad, says Kenneth. Let's see. Here we are now. Beth Phoenix coming out with Edge, and Beth is looking pretty good. What's going on here, guys? What is Beth Phoenix doing here? Is she still continuing her stuff with Rhea Ripley? Because I know that Rhea Ripley is now going to be feuding with Charlotte Flair now that she's won the Royal Rumble. So what is Beth Phoenix doing here? Little confused. Again, I told you I'm gonna sound super annoying because I'm just, so disconnected from everything lately. Let's see what else do we have here. 8.2 out of 10 for Money Badger, maybe a 6. Alright, my brother Randy, okay. James, my brother, it's good to see you. Welcome. That's right. Bojets is here. Hell yeah, that's right, Ricky. Much love to all of you. You guys are awesome. Tone says, James, welcome back. That's right. Andrew is in the house. Hey, Andrew. Good to see you, brother. Welcome. And here we are. Edge making his grand entrance. Let's see what does he have to say. Heck yeah. I'll give it a 6 as a caution. If it's a surprise, I'll add more. I like that, Tony. Hey, Tony's in the house. Hey, brother. Good to see you. Welcome. I'm pretty sure by the end of the stream, my cheeks are gonna hurt because I've been smiling so much. Thank you guys. And here we are. Wait a second. We're actually going back to Extreme Rules. Nice. Hey, I don't feel as disconnected anymore. Actually, they're showing us a clip of Rhea Ripley, attacking Beth Phoenix from Extreme Rules. I remember that. We did see that together. That's right. And thank you, Tones. Jonathan says, I just also want to say my thoughts and prayers go to those in Syria and Turkey. Yep, absolutely. So, it's terrible. The earthquake really shook up 3 countries in the past couple days, and it is crazy. One of my close friends actually was planning to go to Turkey in a few days, and that got cancelled as well because because of obvious weather conditions. So that happened. Okay, so now they're showing us a clip from the Royal Rumble. Number 24 was Edge. Okay. Did Edge eliminate the entire Judgment Day from the Rumble? What happened here? Okay, Damian Priest went out. Finn Balor went out. Edge did that single-handedly. That's pretty cool. And Dominic as well? Come on. Okay, so that's how he got eliminated. That's not fair. Did any women enter the Rumble this year? I mean, the men's Rumble, or was that not a thing? Nice. Wow, Rhea Ripley attacked Edge at the Rumble. That is something. Okay. Alright, let's see. Mercedes Moan, that's right, Money Badger. No longer Sasha Banks. She is Mercedes, you're right. 4 maybe, says James. I like that, brother. I like that. Beth, is it just me, or does Beth Phoenix and her hairstyle really remind you guys also of Masha Slamovich? Because if I look at her from the side profile, really screams Masha Slamovich. Not tonight though, her hairstyle is a bit different, but from the Royal Rumble, exactly like Masha. Absolutely.
I'm going to try and bring my heart rate down after watching that video and just say it is so damn good to be back.
Nice. Alright, it says that it's good to be back, so I'm not the only one who's coming back tonight. It's also Edge. And I thought you were going to be the manager for Indus-Share. That's what's actually, you know what? Breaking kayfabe. That was the plan. I was gone for a few months because I was going to be the manager of Indus-Share. That's right, Run DMG. You got it. Beth Phoenix back trying to get revenge at Rhea. Okay, a few months later, I'm glad that Beth Phoenix waited until I came back for this storyline to continue because I'm definitely interested. Beth Phoenix, Rhea Ripley should be good. Yep. Thank you, Tones. So Beth is going to be helping Edge to defeat Judgment Day. I like the sound of that.
It's true.
Okay.
Finn Balor is operating on a level that I have never seen him operate on before, and that is saying something. Damian Priest has proven that he's a workhorse that can come out here week after week and go up against the very best.
Nice.
Rhea Ripley.
So Edge right now with his words is putting over the Judgment Day, talking about how Damian Priest and Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley have been working so damn hard. You know, Rhea Ripley, of course, the Royal Rumble winner. That's definitely says something. I really want to see what he says about Dominic. Dom's there too, that's right.
For the last year, we have battled back and forth from Cardiff to Portland to Toronto, all leading up to Extreme Rules. And I knew that Finn Balor didn't have what it takes to physically hurt me enough to make me say I quit.
That's right, Edge. Okay, let's see what else do we have here. Good seeing you in the shades again. Thank you for that, Brother Andrew. Thank you for the love. It's good to see you, brother. Thank you. And yeah, guys, so Discord also right there. Thank you. I'll be on Discord as well, very soon. But anybody else who is connected to the Discord server, you can definitely join our brothers there on the voice chat and talk about the show right there on Discord. Correct? And Rhea Ripley, #1 entrant. Wait a second, Rhea Ripley was the first entrant? That's crazy. Wow, I'm blown away, Ron DMG. Thanks for sharing that with me. I had no idea. I can see why Ellen Knight is a dummy. Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely is a dummy, without a doubt. Thank you for... That's right, Ricky. All the love to the people who are going through the earthquake right now. Absolutely.
You just made a bad problem even worse.
Mm-hmm.
Because I am a cruel, vindictive, sick bastard.
Oh, don't we know that?
To any level to get my pound of flesh.
Do we not know that? Edge is a sick bastard, and we all know that. We've seen it over the years, absolutely. Asuka is now back to her evil clown. I did see a picture of that. That's right. Asuka looks better than she's ever looked in the WWE. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to see more of that Asuka. That's right. Nia Jax came back. I know. I did see a photograph of that as well, and I just face palmed myself so hard that my head still hurts. Nia Jax is back, out of all people. Was she not gonna run like a farm or something? Was she not gonna be a farmer? Okay, Nia Jax, welcome back, I guess. Welcome back. I don't know whose idea was it to bring her back. Is she back full time, or was it only the Rumble? Because either ways, I'm pretty damn disappointed. Wait a second, here we are now with the Judgment Day.
Again and again and again.
All right.
Hey, you know, Edge, it might be time for you to say, I quit.
All right, this guy right here, Finn Balor. Wait a second, look at Dominic. Oh, I did not recognize him for a second. What's up with the scarf now? That scarf wasn't the thing when I was around. Okay, Dominic looking... I don't even know. I don't know if I have a word to describe how he looks right now. He looks like a baby who's trying to be a badass. That's it. Still, a lot hasn't changed when it comes to Dominic. Still the baby. That's for sure. Kenneth, it's good to see you. Welcome. Alexa Bliss is turning back to evil. Is she still turning back to evil? When I was around, she was slowly turning back to evil. Is that still an attempt? Okay, I can't say I'm very, very happy about it. It's taken a bit too long. Okay, Age the best thing at Royal Rumble, Zayn and Jay turn on Bloodline. The worst part, wait, brother. The worst part was Bray Wyatt. What happened with Bray? I mean, do people not like him anymore? Is he a boring act now? What's going on with Bray Wyatt? I can tell you something. The last time I watched wrestling, one idea that I have of Bray Wyatt, my opinion on Bray was that there's a lot of talking, there's too much time that they're taking to develop the character, so that was my complaint when it comes to Bray Wyatt. Has he really stepped forward? Has he done anything else apart from talking? Has Uncle Howdy done anything apart from talking? What's going on with Bray? Do you guys still like him? Let me know. And Ricky says, yep, Rhea started the Rumble at 1. That's crazy. Crazy good.
I hate you so much that I can't even speak right now. But I'm gonna go into the Elimination Chamber
Okay, that's sweet. I like how everybody wants to go to the chamber and become the U.S. champion. The U.S. championship definitely is once again important, and that's good to see.
You can see what we're about to do to you guys. But unfortunately, Mommy's busy traveling the world promoting WrestleMania.
Dom, shut up.
Wait a second, is Dom calling Rhea Ripley mommy now? Really? Is that M-O-M-M-Y? Or oh, wait, that must be M-A-M-I. Okay, that makes a little more sense. All right, let's see.
A giant labradoodle. You're better than that. And Finn, you're running around like a dollar store version of Jamiroquai. It's virtual insanity. Google it, kids. But the biggest difference between you and us is that we truly have each other's backs. But you, all of you, you drop each other quicker than ex-con Don dropped his drawers in the clink.
Well, you can't really compare a stable, a faction, to to a couple of a husband and wife. Of course, the husband and wife should always have each other's backs. That's how it's supposed to work. But the stable, they can turn heel on each other any time of the day. So that's really how it works. And Dominic Tugla, I see it on DMG. The only thing he's missing right now are a pair of shades, and honestly, yeah, he should not even try. No, it's not gonna work. Dominic is one tequila short of becoming Sammy. Oh, this is so true. One tequila shot and one Tay Conti away from becoming Sammy G. You're right. You're right. By the way, how is Sammy doing? Is he still with Tay or did Tay move on? What's going on with those two? That is so funny. It's been a few months since I've heard the name Sammy Guevara. That is so hilarious. Thanks for bringing that up. Okay. Beth Phoenix talking now.
How about this? The rated R superstar Edge!
Nice. Alright, let's see. What else do we have here? Good to see you, Ritu. Welcome. Welcome. Dominic playing like he was went to like he went to prison. Okay. That is funny. Where's White Rabbit in the chat? I wonder where's White Rabbit. Uncle Howdy dove off top. Oh, he dove off the top elbow drop on LA Knight. Uncle Howdy got physical in the ring? That's interesting. Okay. Bray Wyatt, too much hocus pocus for me. Still, I see it, Run DMG. Yeah, that's one thing that I also, did not understand quite about Bray Wyatt. Just too much talking, too much chatter. I agree. There should be a limit to it. You just can't always keep talking. You have to implement. You have to execute at one point. And I feel like for Bray Wyatt, the longer he waits, it's not gonna stay as hot anymore. And there you are, finally getting physical in the ring and coming out to the rescue, the Street Profits. I'll tell you what, when I stopped watching wrestling, I did not really like the Street Profits. Now that I've come back here and we're watching Raw once again, I can tell you, without any doubt in my mind, I still do not like the Street Profits very much. Not at all. Oh wow, Andy says Dominic is calling her mommy. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that, guys. I really have no idea how I feel about Dominic calling Rhea Ripley mommy. Not too sure. I don't know if that's the best thing to do. Richard Moretti is here. Good to see you, Richard. Welcome. Welcome. Wow. Thanks for that, Ricky. And here we are. Edge. Oh, that was Beth Phoenix taking out Dominic Mysterio. I guess now he can go to his mama and cry in her lap. I think that's what he should be doing right here. LA Knight is the Mr. Main Event now. Really? Is that right? Wow. LA Knight getting some shine. Good for him. That's good. How is everybody doing tonight? Says James. Great question. How are you guys doing? How is everybody doing tonight? Let us know. Let's see.
Look. As much as I like a fight, we're not doing this. Referees, please get everybody except for Damian Priest and Angelo Dawkins away from the ring. We are going to have this chamber qualifying match, and it's going to be one-on-one. Get them away from ringside, please, and thank you.
Oh, wow. Alright, so I can see that Adam Pearce is still running around, still running his mouth, and he's still authority. What is Adam Pearce, by the way, guys? What is his official title? Because I'm pretty sure that he's not the general manager of Raw. So what is this guy's official title over here? I really wonder. And there we are now. Dominic Mysterio with the cute little mask of his. Just tying it around his face. That's nice. Okay. And looking nice, AJ, love your studio. Thank you for that, Ritu. Really appreciate that. That's right, M-Tones. Thank you. Sammy and Tay are still married. Wow. News to me. Thanks for that, Ricky. And Mommy Rhea, I see. Thank you for that, James. That's right. If you're new here, make sure to hit the like, the subscribe, be a part of the family, join our chat because, we're here every single day, chatting, talking, watching wrestling. Alright, let's see what else do we have here. I love call Rhea Ripley. Ricky, I don't know about that. Why would anybody want Rhea Ripley to be their mommy? That's a little creepy, Ricky. I'm not too sure. Here we are now. Wait a second. Wait, this is new to me. Angelo Dawkins is wrestling just with his shorts on. He's no longer wearing a singlet. He's no longer wearing his shirt. None of that stuff. He's wrestling shirtless. That's interesting. When I was around, I feel like an 80-year-old right now, but back in my days, he used to put a t-shirt on while wrestling, and now I can see he's gone shirtless. That's new. Okay. Nice. I'm not used to watching him wrestling shirtless, so that's news to me. And I missed you too, my brother M-Tones. I missed you too. Thank you. Ricky says, oh yeah, AJ, Cody won the Royal Rumble. Yep. I'm not too surprised, honestly. Cody Rhodes wins the Rumble. The Rock is showing up everywhere. I switch on my television. I see The Rock. I see him appear left, right, front, and center. But I'm not seeing him in the WWE. Apparently, he's not going to work WrestleMania 39. WrestleMania is going to Hollywood, but we're not going to have our biggest wrestler turned Hollywood star a part of the show. That's crazy to me. I feel like this would have been the perfect scenario, the perfect picture, the perfect closure to the whole bloodline stuff. This would have been just perfect, time for The Rock to return and have his match against Roman Reigns. But now it's got to be Cody Rhodes. How do you feel about Cody replacing The Rock, at WrestleMania? Let me know, guys. And here we are. I was wondering, where is my brother? Where is he? And here he is. True has come back. True, my brother. Good to see you. Welcome. Now the family is truly back together. It's great to see everybody. And here we are. Angelo Dawkins still wrestling shirtless. Gonna go for the big dive. And Damian Priest gets out of the way. I love it. Everybody's back now, officially. It's so good to see all of you here. Heck yeah. And he says, yeah, seen that K-Tones, the NASCAR commission had tell everybody it's fake. What's happening? What was fake? What happened? Logan Paul stole the show as always in the Men's Rumble. Logan Paul's good. I just like to hate on the guy, but Logan Paul is actually good in the ring. I can't believe I'm saying that, but the guy actually is decent, so kudos to him. But still, that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna hate Logan Paul. I'm always gonna hate Logan Paul because he's Logan Paul, so yeah. Anyways, alright, let's see. I love that. Alright, Money Batter says, will Triple H bring back the Authority? Honestly, I would love for him to bring back the Authority. I feel like they created magic in the ring. Seth Rollins, Triple H, Kane, The Big Show, Stephanie McMahon, Vince McMahon, everything. The Authority was perfect. I'm getting goosebumps talking about the Authority right now. It was just perfect. I don't know if they're gonna be able to replicate something like that, now with another star such as Seth Rollins, because that was just perfect. Authority was beautiful. Bryan Danielson being that anti-Authority guy was beautiful. I'm literally getting goosebumps right now. Authority was perfect. And that is the statement of the night, Money Badger. That's it. And AJ, your first interview back should be Dominic. That is funny. That is funny. Okay. I don't know about that. Dominic Mysterio. I guess I'll have to ask his mommy for permission first, so we'll see how this goes. Thank you for that, James. I'm glad you like the turban. Thank you. Thank you. Adam Pearce is on the screen, is on-screen GM. Oh, so he's officially a GM now. Thank you, Andy. And here we are now with Damian Priest. wow, he's in control now. Angelo Dawkins having a hard time, but let me know, guys, when did Angelo Dawkins take his t-shirt off? When did that happen, and why did that happen? Interesting. Asuka should have won the Rumble. Yeah, maybe Asuka, with the whole new face paint and the whole new look, persona, should have won the Rumble. But again, she's won the Rumble once, and honestly, she did not really make anything out of it. I mean, she won the Rumble, she struck gold, nothing really big came out of it. So, I'm always a fan of trying new things, and Rhea Ripley is something new. Her winning the Rumble is fresh, so I'm behind it. I've got no problem with that. Let's see what kind of a chemistry she'll share with Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. We'll see how that goes. That's right, and good to see you, Anthony. Thank you for the love. Lovely to see you. And King's on Smash last night. Kings got smashed last night. I see that, Ron DMG. Okay, alright. And here we are now. I must say, have they gone down in the commercials? Because really, the show has been on for about, 23 minutes? And there's only been one little commercial, so I'm really seeing, so far few commercials. And speaking of that, we go to commercial right away. I probably should have not reminded them of commercials. We go to commercial just when I bring that up. That is funny. Okay. Alright, let's catch up on all the comments once again. True, once again, it's lovely to see you, brother. Good evening. And let's see, can you go to WrestleMania? Ricky says, K-Tones. WrestleMania is, of course, hopefully for me, next year will work, because this year, because of, the visa issues and the backlog that they have right now in the U.S. Embassy over here, that's why I will not be able to travel to the U.S. Because of visa issues for this Mania, but hopefully next Mania. Hopefully. Let's see. Richard, once again, good to see you. AJ, have you seen the new Batista movie yet? I have not watched the Batista film. Which film of Batista came out recently? I feel like the last Batista film that I watched was the one with the zombies. He was fighting zombies in the film, if that makes sense. I can't recall the name, goddammit. But yeah, I feel like the last Batista film that I watched, he was fighting zombies. Did any other film come after that, Chris? Let me know. I try to find a ticket for WrestleMania. It's not easy, says Ricky. Absolutely. It's not an easy job to do. But if you guys are in the area, if you are in LA area, if you are in somewhere in California, you're going to WrestleMania, and you want to attend more wrestling events that weekend, let me know, because, of course, my friends at PCW Ultra, would be more than happy to hook you up with a ticket to their PCW Ultra show. They're always very gracious, very nice people. If you guys want to attend a PCW Ultra show, let me know, and I'll get you connected with the right people. And PCW Ultra is buzzing right now. Jacob Fatu is their champion. They've got some big stuff going on. Hammerstone's there. I know Chavo Guerrero showed up in their last event. They're doing pretty well. So if you guys want to go to a PCW Ultra show, just let me know and I'll get you set. You just have to be in the California, LA region for that. That's it. Alright, let's see. And I'm not getting paid for any of this promotion. It's not a paid promotion. I'm just saying it genuinely from my heart. That's it. And let's see what else do we have here. Once is in process selling WWE, says Andy. There was a crazy rumor that was afloat when I was away. It was Saudi Arabia apparently purchasing the WWE. A few news sources said that it was a done deal, that was going to happen, that it was already sold. And, of course, there was some retaliation from the WWE and, of course, their sources, and they said, no, none of this is true. We're not getting sold. None of that stuff. But let me know, guys, since we haven't talked about it at all. Do you think that WWE is getting sold? And if yes, do you think Saudi Arabia is purchasing the WWE? Let me know what your opinion is on it. Do you feel like they're just covering it up right now, or are they really getting sold? Let me know, guys. Let me know. And oh yeah, AJ, Roxy's a new NXT Women's Champion. Thanks for that, Ricky. Thanks for letting me know. Indeed, Ricky the Prodigy is the NXT Champion, says Andy. It's good. That's good. And good to see you, my brother Burman. Welcome. Much love to you, brother. Much love to you. Thank you for that, M-Tones. That's right. Make sure, guys, to subscribe. And here we are. The match still continuing. Angelo Dawkins versus Damian Priest. Let's see. Okay, and Nikita Lyons is injured, out for 6 months. I'm aware of that. Yep. Speaking of Nikita Lyons, how is Tiffany Stratton doing? Is she still doing well, or is she off TV? What's going on with Tiffany now? Kane should have wait a second. Let's see. Kana should won, says Andy. Wait, what do you mean by Kana, Andy? Am I missing something? What are you talking about? Let me know. That's right. It's good to see Broman indeed, M-Tones. That's right. They're trying to push Dawkins most probably. Yeah, they probably want to show off his good physique and how fit he is and all that stuff. I really wonder, since you mentioned that they're most likely trying to push Dawkins, I remember that a few months ago, the report that was coming out of the dirt sheet was that they were trying to push this guy, Montez Ford, as their singles competitor, that they were super duper impressed with Montez Ford, and they were trying to get him into, working solo and just being a star of his own and moving on from the Street Profits. But now it seems like Montez is still here, and the Street Profits is still a thing, still a tag team, and maybe now their attention has shifted to Angelo Dawkins. That is interesting. Okay, let's see what else do we have here. We got everybody in the house. I love that. And if I'm missing any comment, my apologies. There's so many comments, it just keeps scrolling up. So if I've missed your comment, feel free to comment again. I'll definitely read it. And here we are now. Damian Priest taking out Angelo Dawkins, going for the cover. Is it going to be it? It's a 1, it's a 2, and Angelo Dawkins with a kick out. They want to push both of them as tag and singles. It's true. I like that. I really do like that. I feel like both of them are talented, so... sure, I like that idea. True. That's awesome. Both of them have their own and unique skill sets, so that's pretty cool. And here we are now. Montez Ford is going to be fighting Elias. And I noticed that they're actually using the older, in a lot of promotional photographs, they're actually using the older picture of Elias. And I'm happy because Ezekiel is now history. Elias is once again Elias, the same guy who walks around with the guitar apparently. So that's good. Welcome back, Elias, I guess. I know I'm a bit too late in welcoming him back, but I'm glad to see him back. And here we are now. Angelo Dawkins is going to go flying here from the top. Wow, a swanton bomb from Angelo Dawkins. That is impressive. Now I know that they're trying to push this guy. That was pretty cool. A nice swanton bomb delivered from a big guy like Angelo Dawkins. It seems like he's actually lost some weight over the past few months as well. That's pretty good. Nice. Angelo Dawkins is doing well here. Sweet. And let's see what else we have here. Hey, Andy, I can't wait for Friday night, says Richard. What is Friday night? Is that SmackDown? Interesting. AJ, are you doing a PCW watch along? Please let me know. I want a ticket for PCW. Ricky, you'd like a ticket for PCW? Okay, I'll DM you. I'll let them know, and we'll get you connected. Sure, we'll do that. And PCW Ultra Watch Along will happen only if the shows are live, are streamed live, that is. So let's see if that's going to happen. I know that they were trying to work with Fight TV early on, but that did not happen. So let's see if they're actually going to be streaming the show live, because if they do it, of course we're going to do a watch along without a doubt. And here we are, a big kick to the side of the head of Angelo Dawkins, and Damian Priest gets him up, gets him down, going for the cover. It's a 1, it's a 2, and Angelo Dawkins could not kick out. Damian Priest gets a big victory. Good for him. AJ, what's your opinion on Naomi could possibly get a trademark soon as Trinity Fatu? I mean, why not? I feel like, why not? She's a Fatu, she's married to the family. Of course, I'm pretty sure she has a lot of stuff that she wants to accomplish. So, yeah, if she wants to go out there and make a name for herself as a Fatu, let's do it. I'm totally behind it, Wyatt Rabbit. But let me know, guys, what do you think about it? Tony Khan want to buy WWE? That's crazy, says Ricky. Of course he wants to do that, but I don't think it's going to be possible. But let's see. And here we are now. Damian Priest defeats Angelo Dawkins, which means that Damian Priest is now going to be going to the Elimination Chamber, which means that Montez Ford will most likely defeat Elias and will himself go to the Elimination Chamber. That's going to happen because, I wouldn't have been able to imagine both the members of the Street Profits going to the Chamber. One of them going to the Chamber makes a lot more sense. And here we are now. Wait a second. Who is that? Is that Austin Theory? That's Austin Theory. I almost did not recognize him for a second there. He grew out his beard? Okay, I think I can take him a little more seriously now that his beard is on. Nice. Austin Theory, the United States champion, now has a beard. That's news to me. Okay, let's see. Alright, with that being said, we go to another commercial right here. Let's see what else do we have here. Broman, once again, it's so good to see you, brother. And James says, AJ, are you back on YouTube full time? Yes, brother, I am back on YouTube. You know, of course, slowly and steadily, we're gonna, once again be here in full swing. I just did a gaming video a few hours ago. Right now, we're doing a watch long. Soon there'll be news also coming back to YouTube. So we're slowly gonna, once again regain momentum. For now, since I'm just starting off with the watch-alongs, and of course, I just, recovered from a health scare. So we're taking it easy. What we're doing right now is that we're gonna be doing not, all 5 days of the week, but we're taking it slow. So right now, the first couple weeks, we're gonna do Raw, we're gonna do AEW Dynamite, and we're gonna be doing, of course, SmackDown and Rampage. So that's the plan right now. So NXT and Impact Wrestling, the first couple weeks of my return here, we're gonna skip on NXT and Impact Wrestling for the first couple weeks because I don't want to, just go in the full swing and fall sick again. So I'm taking it easy for now. So for the first couple weeks that I'm here, we're gonna skip on NXT and Impact Wrestling, but later on, if all goes well, we're gonna have them back on as well. So for now, we're gonna do Raw, we're gonna do AEW Dynamite, we're gonna do SmackDown and Rampage, and NXT and Impact Wrestling, that is Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday night, we're gonna take off. That's it. So thank you for asking that question so I could share that. Thank you guys. Alright, so let's see what else do we have here. It's exhausting with all wrestling at pay-per-view weekend. That's right, it can get exhausting, but the biggest thing is that I just returned from a bit of a health scare, so I just have to be, a little bit, on the safer side and go easy as we come back here because, as you know, I have to wake up at like 4 or 5 in the morning for the watch-along, so... it's gonna take some getting used to once again after doing it after so many months. So we're gonna take it easy. To start off with, for the first few weeks, it's gonna be Raw, it's gonna be AEW Dynamite, and it's gonna be SmackDown and Rampage. A few weeks later, we're gonna have NXT come back and then Impact Wrestling as well. So we're gonna be doing that. As long as you're back, I can deal with watching NXT for you. Thank you for that, Wyatt Rabbit. Thank you. Much love to all of you. You guys are so sweet. Thank you guys. It is taxing, that's right. Gotcha, next time is a Friday, take your time. No, Andy, next is gonna be Wednesday for AEW Dynamite. I'm gonna be here for Dynamite, so it's gonna be Monday night, Wednesday night, and Friday night. We're gonna do that. I thought I was never gonna see your awesome stream, my brother James. Of course I'm gonna be here. But I have to tell you, it's your love and your support that really brought me back here, so early. So thank you guys, every one of you. Thank you so much for all the love, all the support. You guys are so nice to me. Thank you. I don't know what I would do without all of you. But once again, for those of you who missed it, I made that announcement, a few minutes earlier. I've got to share it again. While I was away, I was working on a project, and I did talk about this project when I was, a few months ago with all of you as well, when the project was just getting started. But the past few months, while I was away, I have been working on designing a studio for us, right? A studio from where we will be streaming all the shows, all the content, everything. So I spent the past few months, of course, recovering and also designing the studio. And I'm glad to tell you guys that the studio is now in its final phase. It really has come about very well. It looks absolutely stunning, beautiful. The lights are all set up as well. So... we're now in the final few stages. The flooring is yet to be done. A few of the electric work is left. And from WrestleMania itself, so the WrestleMania will be the first show that we'll do from the studio, but starting WrestleMania, we will be using that studio full time, so there will be no green screen. I will be live from that very studio moving forward after WrestleMania. So I can't wait for you all to check it out. It's something that I've worked on myself. It looks, I hope you guys like it, but it's the first ever room that I've ever, designed. Hopefully it turns out well. And here we are now with Chelsea Green. Let's see, what does she have to say?
As we spoke about last week, I expect selected a private dressing room, the Swiss chocolate, and fresh spring water.
I took care of all of that.
Oh no. Adam, that was Belgian chocolate. And I've been to Belgium, so I know the difference.
Oh, that is funny.
While I have you here, I wanted to speak to you about the fact that I'm not in the Elimination Chamber match.
Oh,
Right, but
I like that. Okay.
Raquel is, Nikki is, all of which I could beat. So,
With all due respect, Chelsea, you didn't last 5 seconds in the Royal Rumble.
I'm sorry. Do I need to call your manager? Look, all I'm asking for is an opportunity. My family is in attendance tonight. I really think that I
Wait,
deserve
did Chelsea Green say that her family's in attendance? Is Matt Cardona here? What's going on right now?
So, I expect you're gonna make this right, or, one call and I could...
I've got to say, I'm loving the side of Chelsea Green. I'm loving... I did not expect that I would smile so big when I look at Chelsea Green here, but I like this. I like the personality that she's oozing. I like the chemistry in that little backstage segment here with Adam Pearce. She wants, I believe, Belgium chocolate or whatever it is, and she wants to start at the Elimination Chamber. I like it. I like it. Okay, let's see. But if her family is here ringside for the show, and hopefully Matt Cardona is as well, I really hope that it's only a matter of time before Matt Cardona comes back and we see the power couple of Cardona and Chelsea Green in the WWE. I would love that. I would more than love that. AJ, don't leave us no more, bro. I love you back, brother. Thank you. And no, not leaving. Absolutely not. And I love how James here is on with the AEW chants. Nice. Nice, brother. Okay. And Tones, thanks for that, brother. I'm literally crying with happiness. My brother, James. Much love to you. Much love to you guys. Alright, here we are. That's right. Thank you for that, Tones, my brother. Of course, Twitter, Instagram, all of that stuff. You can follow me there. Had I gone to Raw tonight, I was hoping to meet Bayley, says Andy. You know what, brother? I know that you had to go to Raw tonight. That plan got canceled. But, you know, everything happens for a good reason. So I'm pretty sure you'll have a greater opportunity to meet Bayley. Maybe a better place, a better time. But it's got to work out. You will meet Bayley, Andy. Absolutely. And Ricky says, can't wait to see the new studio. Actually, since we're talking about it, let's see if I can actually share a little bit of a little bit, I don't know if I have a photograph of it, but let's see if I can share. So, just trying to find a picture of the studio, if I may. I don't really... Yeah, this isn't much, but like this will tell you how the studio actually changes the room. So whatever show we're watching, you know how I like to light up my green screen and my graphics according to the studio according to the show that we're doing. I like to wear my outfit according to the show that we're watching. Similarly, the studio will also change colors according to the show that we'll be watching. Here's a little bit of a look at the lighting for the studio. Take a look. Alright, so, yeah, that's the roof, that's the ceiling for the studio, and as you can see here, we're working on the lights, we're working on all that stuff, and, yeah, it's coming about pretty well. So that was a little bit of the lighting, the design that we have in the roof, the ceiling of the studio. I can't wait for you all to see the final product because it looks beautiful. Yeah, I'm here, I'm cooking dinner. Great commentary, H, says Jonathan. Thank you for that, brother Jonathan, and bon appetit. And here we are, Gary is back. Gary, welcome. It's lovely to see you. Cardona is still working the indies, is true, that's right. And you know, I've been told by somebody, so my friends, of course, at PCW Ultra, they're the insiders, right? So, they're very good friends with Chelsea Green. So, one of the guys told me that Chelsea Green is making almost the same amount of money in the WWE that she was making in the indies. So this is before, she actually showed up on TV. This is when they knew that she had signed a contract. So they told me that when she goes to the WWE, she'll be making almost the same amount of money as she does in the indies, because they charge a lot. They charge a lot on the independent circuit. But he told me that the one reason she's going to the WWE is because, she wants to be relevant again. She wants to be prominent again, because she wants to be the talk of the town again. Because you can work the indies and you can make the same amount of money as the WWE, or close to that amount, but still, after a few years, you might lose your relevance. You might lose your prominence. And that's why you have to go back and you have to get that refresh button hit. And that's what she's doing right now. Once again, she's got to be prominent. And if she decides to leave the WWE again, which she might, she can go back to the indies and she can make even more money. So that's how it goes. The ex-WWE stars and also the recently released stars, they just make a lot more money in the independent circuit. That's it. So Matt Cardona right now, for him to be in the independent circuit, he's definitely not losing out at all when it comes to financially. But still, he might come back to gain prominence. That's it. Let's see. But again, with Matt Cardona, there's one catch. He does not want to be Zack Ryder again. He doesn't want to be the botching guy again. He wants to be a superstar. So unless WWE decides to go with that plan, he might not come back. So let's see. AJ has there is 2 James in the stream. Please call me the other stuff, not to get confused. Alright, my brother, other stuff. You got it. You got it. I watch Raw Monday and AEW Dynamite on Wednesday and SmackDown on Friday. That's right, Ricky. So for the first couple weeks at least that I'm here, we're going to be doing 3 nights of watch-alongs. That's gotta be Monday Night Raw, it's gotta be Wednesday night AEW Dynamite, and Friday night SmackDown and Rampage. And later on, as we get used to the schedule, we're gonna add NXT and Impact as well. So yeah, we're taking 3 steps at a time here, and we're gonna add more steps as we keep going. Thank you for that, guys. And thank you for the 20 likes. Thank you for that, M-Tones. You're awesome. And Wyatt Rabbit, I love that. Love the excitement. Really nice, AJ. Thank you for that, Andy. Thank you. That's right. The studio is going to be, it's going to be hopefully very, very, just the way that I hope for it to be. Of course, there's going to be a 4K camera. There's actually going to be a camera system, a couple cameras around the studio, so you'll be able to see me from different angles. So I'm very excited. Just a couple more. I feel like, how much time? Yeah, a couple months, right? So WrestleMania is happening on April 1st and 2nd, and that's when the studio is gonna debut, so I can't wait. I can't wait. 23 Legend in the chat, appreciate you all joining us right now. M-Tones, you're awesome. This is awesome, AJ. I'm so excited for you. Thank you for that, brother. And of course, the one reason why the studio is even happening is you guys, for your love, so yeah, of course. It's for us. It's for us. That's right. I'm not a fan of Carbon, but with JBL, it kind of looks like his son. I agree. Yeah, I've never been a fan of Carbon myself, honestly. Maybe I've been a fan of Bro Carbon. I really liked Bro Carbon. I thought he was funny. But yeah, with JBL, I haven't seen a lot of Carbon with JBL. Let's see what happens tonight. AJ should be a commentator in WWE. Thank you for that, my brother, other stuff. But, it's not easy. That route is just not easy. So hopefully one day, but there's so much competition, and from India to like the US, it's a big step. So it's not easy. Yep, Chelsea Green used to be a #1, R2 and trending in WWE years back. That's right, Chelsea Green definitely used to be very prominent, and she's back to regain that prominence once again. Willie B, I absolutely will. Yes, Kenneth. I'll tell you, 2K22 was literally the only WWE game that I've played, I believe, less than like an hour. So the only time that I've played that game, 2K22, it's been for YouTube or for Twitch. I have not played that game for myself in my free time, in my leisure time at all, because I did not enjoy 2K22. I did not enjoy the controls. I did not enjoy the gameplay at all. So 2K23, I really have no expectations. Honestly, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but you know what? When we go back to commercial, I'll be playing the entrance of Roman Reigns in 2K23. And I want you to take a look at it and judge it for yourself. The animation, the graphics, everything, hideous. honestly, they might try to make it look as good as they want to, but it doesn't take us away from the fact that it's still glitchy. We're talking next gen consoles right now, super powerful. They can really go, above and beyond and deliver a decent product, but they keep giving us the same product over and over again. If you look at the video that they've released, a lot of the entrances that they released, you'll find glitches in the entrances itself, which I feel is unacceptable. So I'm not super thrilled about 2K23 at all. I feel like it's just gonna be another lazy product, but I'm still gonna buy it. I'm still gonna buy the deluxe edition, and I'm still gonna play it here. So let's see. All I'm saying is that I'm not super thrilled. I'm not super excited. My hopes, my expectations are somewhere over here right now, but I would love to be proven wrong. I would more than love to be proven wrong. Let's see. And here we are now. Dexter Lumis, Baron Corbin. The match is underway, and Baron Corbin right now, it seems like he's got the upper hand, and Lawrence is here. My brother Lawrence, it's good to see you. Welcome back. It's great to see all of you. That's right. And Kenneth says, AJ and me, we're the ones. That's right, Kenneth. I acknowledge you, brother. I acknowledge all of you. Deonna Purrazzo lost several hundreds. Wait a second. Wait, Andy, what's that about? What did she lose? Wait, so Deonna Purrazzo, I know that she got married, right? She got married to Steve Maclin. So how is she doing now? Because I remember that Deonna Purrazzo definitely was losing prominence too, right? So how is she doing? Did she get any better? Is she doing better now in Impact Wrestling? Let me know. And yeah, Chelsea Green needs to be number one. That's right, Wyatt Rabbit. And here we are, Baron Corbin still with the upper hand. That's sweet. What's going on now, Raw-wise? M-Tones right now, it's Baron Corbin versus Dexter Lumis. Baron Corbin has him in a headlock, and that's it. Lawrence, once again, lovely to see you. Ada should have 1 million subscribers. Thank you for that, James. Hopefully, one day, we're gonna get there. I just want to say there's no pressure. Don't rush here because of us. Thank you for that, my brother Jonathan. No, it's lovely to be here with all of you. I mean, I have everything right now. I've all the love from you guys, and that just means so much to me. Thank you. Whether it be 25 people or 1 million people, I just feel so loved right now. It's crazy. Thank you for all the love, all the support. I cannot thank you guys enough, honestly. Thank you so much. Thank you. And that's right, M-Tones, absolutely. And here we are now. Johnny Gargano is in the corner of Dexter Lumis. And honestly, Dexter Lumis seemed like a great idea to me. I popped when he came back. I kind of popped when he was feuding with The Miz. I've never been a big fan of Johnny Gargano. In the ring, sure, he can go out there, and I like that. But personality-wise, persona-wise, character-wise, I've just never been able to get behind Johnny Gargano. And right now, I don't know what he's doing with Dexter Lumis. I'm not sure why is he in the corner, what's going on with Gargano. I don't know if Candice LeRae is back. But, yeah, I mean, I just have not been a fan of Gargano at all. Has he done anything in the past few months? Anything relevant? Is he relevant? Are they relevant? What's going on with these guys? Let me know, guys. Give me a little bit of recap here with Dexter Lumis and Johnny Gargano. And Rick Boots should have been released and go over to Impact. He could join Johnny Swinger. What happened with Rick Boots? We know that, his knee gave out at WrestleMania 30. It was this year, right? 38, correct. So what happened with Rick Books? Is he recovering? Has he recovered? Is he back? What is Rick Books up to these days? It's been a while since I've heard that name, Andy. That's right. SmackDown Here Comes the Pain was that was a good game. Those SVR games, SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, those were some great games. The last great WWE game was probably 2K14, but other than that, it's gone downhill. And here we are now. Dexter Lumis gets a big victory over Baron Corbin. And JBL, as anyone might guess, he's not looking very happy right now. M-Tones, thank you for that, brother. Deonna Purrazzo lost several hundreds from some company. Really? Wow. That sucks. So her contract is also supposed to expire very soon, says Andy. So Deonna Purrazzo has always been that Impact lady. When I spoke to Deonna Purrazzo, it seemed like she was going to be with Impact forever, especially now that Steve Maclin is there with her, and she was so excited about sharing the road with Steve Maclin and being by his corner, by his side all the time. I don't know. I mean, okay, we're taking a look at the Steel Cage Mayhem from 2 weeks ago. We're gonna get this match tonight. Becky Lynch versus Bayley most likely will be the main event for the night, so we'll see how that goes. But right now we're getting a look at Raw is 30 from 2 weeks ago. That's sweet. But Deonna Purrazzo, you know, I cannot imagine her outside of Impact Wrestling at all. I don't know what she's gonna do outside of Impact Wrestling, because I don't think that AEW will pick her up. I don't think so. I don't think that WWE will sign her either. So I feel like she's gonna re-sign with Impact, but it can't be anybody's guess. Let me know, what do you guys think? Is Deonna Purrazzo going to re-sign with Impact Wrestling? Is she gonna go elsewhere? Let me know, what is your guess? What is your take on Impact Wrestling, on Deonna Purrazzo right now? Thank you for that, M-Tones, and here we are now. Interesting. Becky Lynch here for a backstage interview.
Face Bayley inside a steel cage. What does tonight mean to you?
Orlando, Florida! Orlando, where it all began. 10 years ago when I got off the plane with my bags to chase this WWE journey. Well, I first met you, Byron Saxon. A lot has happened in Orlando in those 10 years, but 10 years ago, I first met Bayley in the weights room.
Nice.
And the NXT performance.
Alright, let's see what else do we have here. James says, this stream is full of nice people. You're all awesome. Please never forget that. You're right, other stuff. You're absolutely right. This stream here is so positive, just so loved. Thank you guys for being you, being so nice, and just being awesome. Thank you, and much love to all of you guys that are here. That's right. AJ, when you start watching NXT, see my girl Stevie Turner. Stevie Turner. Wait, that is... that rings a bell. Let's take a look. Actually, that does not ring a bell at all. No, I thought it kind of ringed a bell, but I'm looking at her right now. I don't think that I've seen her before. Oh, she comes from the UK, I see. You know what, Andy? I'm intrigued. Okay. Stevie Turner, just from the looks of it, right off the bat, is kind of giving me Liv Morgan vibes, but better. Okay. I am intrigued. You know what? I might have to start watching NXT from tomorrow. Alright, but now, a couple weeks later, we're gonna watch NXT once again. We're gonna add that to our library of watch-alongs, and we're gonna start watching NXT together once again after about a couple weeks or so. But I'm gonna keep my eye out for Stevie Turner, Andy. Thanks for that, brother. And 27 Legends, I like that, M-Tones, that's right. How broke is Baron Corbin? I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the relationship right now is with Corbin and JBL. I'm not sure if JBL is paying him any money or if it's the other way around. But, yeah, Baron Corbin took the loss. Apparently, up next is got to be Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is going to come back, and it's so nice, right? I mean, all the rivalries, or most of the rivalries that I left with a few months ago, they are still happening, and they're still going on, you know? Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley is still a thing, and he's going to come up next, and he's going to reignite his rivalry with Bobby Lashley, hopefully. Let's see how this goes. But one thing that I'm taking away from this episode of Raw so far is that I haven't missed much, right? Apart from the Royal Rumble, apart from a few things that happen here and there, a lot of the stuff is still the same. Bray Wyatt, as you guys mentioned, is still talking. As Ron DMG mentioned, is still talking, right? Brock Lesnar is still feuding with Bobby Lashley. Rhea Ripley, Beth Phoenix is still a thing. A Dominic Mysterio is still a baby, and Roman Reigns is still the champion. A lot is still the same. I haven't missed much after all here. That's right. Okay, let's see. Well, I'm excited. I love 2K22, the gameplay. I love the graphics. It's beautiful. 2K23 is looking good. I'm definitely getting day one. I like that, brother. I love it. Honestly, Kenneth, that's the positivity that we need in this world. You know, when I was younger, I loved WWE games. I loved them so much. I mean, I couldn't have imagined me being the person that I am right now, a person who does not like WWE games, because back then, I literally bought a console just to play the WWE games. That's how much I loved these games. And hopefully, I can fall in love with these games again, but from where I stand right now, I did not like 2K22. Hopefully, I'll like 2K23. But speaking of that, I just want to play a little bit of a video here of Roman Reigns. So, they released a video of Roman Reigns' entrance in 2K23. And I just want to show you guys the video real quick, because in the video, you can literally see a glitch, a major glitch, that is the hair of Roman Reigns just peering through the title belt that he has on his shoulder. I don't think that's acceptable graphic-wise, but take a look and let me know what you think about it. Alright, that's Roman Reigns looking good. So take a look, pay attention to the hair over here, right? I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you can see it better. But pay attention to the hair of Roman Reigns here. Just when you wanted for it to, look at that, right? The hair. Yeah, you probably see it right now. The title is floating above his shoulder, the hair literally peering through the title belt. Stuff like that I feel is just not acceptable, especially with the next-gen consoles. I don't think that is acceptable. Look at that. Yeah, that might not mean much to a lot of people, but to me I feel like that's important, because this is, mind you, it's just the promotional stuff that they're putting out there. And when you talk about, you know, promoting a game or promoting a product, they try to put out the best videos that they can. And even in a promotional product, they're not able to, you know, fix that. So, I don't know. I don't like this, the sign of it. But anyways, let's see what else do we have here. Andy says she's from NXT UK. I'm definitely intrigued and I cannot wait to watch her on NXT, brother. Looking forward to it. And here we are now. M-Tones, thanks for that. How did you get on with that Harry Potter game earlier? Was it any good? Brother Jonathan, so, you know, the game, I purchased the deluxe edition of the game, so that game comes out 3 days before you know, the standard edition does, so that's how I got it early. On top of that, I live in India, and the game releases at midnight local time, so for me, midnight was a lot earlier, right? So that's how I was able to play the game a lot earlier than anybody else in the UK or the US, so that's that. Yep. But the game is good. So far, from what I've played, it's a good game. But the one thing that I felt about that Harry Potter game was that it's time-consuming. It's gonna take time, it's gonna take patience, and honestly, I feel like, my brother Lance, thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate your love, your support. Thank you so much, brother Lance. Thank you. I mean, thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Brother Lance. I really appreciate it, and I genuinely missed every single one of you so much. Thank you. But speaking of the Harry Potter game again, Jonathan, I feel like it's a time-consuming game. And honestly, I like my games that are quick. I can sit down for, like, let's say 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I can have some fun, and I can walk away, you know, satisfied. With the Harry Potter game, you need at least an hour, I feel, if you want to play. And that, to me, is a little bit of a problem due to time constraint, but it seems like a good game. And here we are now with Beats incarnate Brock Lesnar making his way out. Yeah, things really have not changed. He's still Cowboy Lesnar. People still pop for him the same. Things really have not changed in the past few months after all, yeah? And Cotton Ghost, good to see you. Welcome. Are you new to the channel? It's lovely to see you. Welcome on board. That's right. AJ superstar Billy Graham not doing well. That sucks, Andy. That's not good to hear. You know, I really hope that Billy Graham feels better, gets better soon. And let's see what else do we have here. Thank you once again, Lance, for the very generous donation. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Andy, that's not good at all. Prayers, you know, to the family of Steve, Billy Graham. I really hope that he gets better. Yeah. AJ stopped playing WWE games after 2K20. I don't blame you, James. 2K20 was a mess. It was a total mess. 2K22, my career, the Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank are exactly right. The gameplay is just not fun in 2K22. Yep. All right, let's see. Phil Michelle is here. He says, looks bad. Can't believe they charge people for that. Exactly, right, Phil? I totally agree with that. I mean, you cannot charge that much money and give us that. You just can't do that. Honestly, 2K15, if I pull up the trailer for 2K15, that looks like a better game than 2K23 does. I'm not even lying right now. I'm being totally serious. So it just goes on to show, if you try to give us a good product, you will give us a good product. But if you just want to be lazy about it, that's another thing altogether. And here we are now with Brock Lesnar. Let's see what does he have to say. That's right.
Good evening, Orlando.
All right, that's Gentleman Lesnar right there. Good evening, Brock Lesnar. And I agree, James. Roman Reigns never carries 2 belts, so that's, for starters, it's not even correct. You're right.
I did too. I thought it sucked.
All right.
At least I had a sucky experience.
Hey, you know what? Some things have changed. I can see Brock Lesnar now wears a feather in his hat. That's new. I never saw that before.
That's not the worst of it. I got my ass thrown over the top rope by Bobby who?
Why, Bobby Lashley eliminated wrestling at the Royal Rumble? Okay, that is what probably reignited this feud. Okay, that's sweet. That is sweet. And that's nice, Money Badger. I'm glad you're having fun with the universe mode. And thank you, M-Tones, really appreciate that.
And Brock Lesnar. You see, all last week, I couldn't get Bobby out of my head. I tried to go hunting, and all I could think about is Bobby who?
Okay, so Brock Lesnar cannot get Bobby Who out of his head, and all last week, all he could think about was Bobby Who. That's a big sign of falling in love, if I may. David, it's good to see you, brother. Welcome. It's so good to see you. Ricky kept telling me how much, you missed us and you missed the stream. I missed you too, David. It's good to see you. Welcome. Welcome.
I sit down for a big old steak dinner.
There we
and
go.
All I can think about is Bobby Lashley. I crawl into bed at night with my wife.
Oh my gosh. No. You can't go there. Not with Sable.
Now, about 4 or 5 hours later, all I can think about is Bobby Lashley.
Alright. He won me over with that, right? He says I crawl into the bed with my wife, and 4 or 5 hours later, I thought of Bobby Lashley. Now that is funny. I'm glad that he pointed that out. Yeah, a few hours of delay, if I may. That's nice. That's nice. Alright. That is funny. And David, once again, it's great to see you, brother. Welcome, welcome. The Harry Potter game really looked good so far. That's right, Andy. It looks great. It looks like a good game. The graphics and everything is perfect. Yep. But just like I said, it's time constraining, so it definitely takes your time up, right? So it's not the fastest game. You have to have a lot of patience, which I don't really have a lot of time, so that's that.
Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar at Elimination Chamber.
Wow.
Now, Bobby Lashley, if you've got a set of balls, you'll get your ass down here and sign this contract.
Wow, Brock Lesnar out here demanding Lashley to sign a contract. How the tables have turned, right? I mean, wow, Brock Lesnar here doing the talking, asking people to sign contracts. That's fresh. That's new. And he wants to fight Bobby Lashley at Elimination Chamber. I'm pretty sure we're not going to get the match at Elimination Chamber. It has to go on until WrestleMania. This match has to happen at Mania. That's for sure. That's right. Look at that. Broke back WWE says true. Broke back WWE. What's that true? And other stuff says, Agent, do you have a gaming channel? I don't have a gaming channel. I just feel like if there's any big game coming up, I just stream over here. But I was thinking about making a separate channel for gaming. Maybe one day. Let's see. And thank you, David, once again. Welcome. And here we are now. Lashley looking good in his suit. Wow. I like how casual and laid back this contract signing is. No tables, no chairs, no folders, just a piece of paper. And Lesnar wants Lashley's autograph, his signature on that piece of paper.
Well, nice of you to grace us with your presence, Brock. I didn't even know you were going to be here, but since you are, let's take a little walk down memory lane.
Alright, so Lashley wants to walk down memory lane. I really need that walk, I'll tell you that.
What happened, Brock? I pinned you.
It's true.
So the third meeting that we met each other face to face was at the Royal Rumble. And I threw your ass over the top rope without any problem.
Well, it seems like Lashley is trying to say that he has the upper hand in this feud, in this rivalry. The first match he won. The second time that they met, he laid him unconscious. The third time, he threw him over the top rope in the Royal Rumble. So it seems like Lashley has got the upper hand. Or so he thinks. Brock is with his wife, and all he thinks about is Bobby Lashley. I think that goes a lot to say about Sable, and I don't know if Sable's watching, but she's got some problem herself in the form of Bobby Lashley. Yep, Money Badger. Tori Wilson and Stacy Keibler are still incredibly gorgeous. So, I mean, I agree, Andy. They're absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, and also very, very graceful. Yep, that's right. Brock Lesnar is funny on his promo, without a doubt, other stuff, without a doubt. The guy is funny. Also, the feather in his hat is hilarious. Speaking of hilarious, did Bobby Lashley just poke Brock Lesnar's nose? I don't think anybody's ever done that. Poking the nose of the beast? That's not a good idea. And Lashley just realizes that very quickly, and he eats up the F5 just like that. Lesnar grabs the contract paper. He lays this on top of Bobby Lashley's body as he lays there unconscious in the ring. Wow. And as Lesnar is leaving, the fans are chanting, one more time, one more time. Of course, Lesnar is going to oblige, and he's going to hit Bobby Lashley with yet another F5. That's what he does. He always listens to the fans, and he gives the fans what they want. At least when he's in the ring, that is, right? And here we are now. Okay, he grabs the microphone, figures out he doesn't really want to talk, and tosses it away. With that being said, Lesnar makes a big statement and makes his intentions known that he wants Lashley at Elimination Chamber. Do you think we're gonna get this match at Elimination Chamber, or are they gonna push it further until Mania? Because for me, I think this is a WrestleMania rivalry. I think that we're gonna get Lashley versus Lesnar at WrestleMania. But let me know what you think. What do you think about this? Right, that's right. And Bobby Lashley is reforming Hurt Business. I like that sound of that, Andy. The Hurt Business versus Lesnar at Mania. That makes sense. Wow. Okay, she's here. I was wondering if Candice LeRae is here or not. She's here.
Look, hasn't been on my side, but I feel good tonight. I feel good.
Yeah. Well, Dexter wanted to draw you a picture for good luck.
Oh,
I know.
Dexter. Oh, you have the whole family. Oh, even Padme, Quill, and... Wait, Dexter, who is that? What is that Nikki? That looks...
Oh, don't tell me that. Wait. Wait. No. Wait, Carmella is here? Andy? Wait, I thought that Carmella went to NXT. Is she still performing at the main roster too? Okay, that's good for her. Wait a second. Okay, I totally forgot. I'm getting some flashbacks here. Wait a second. Carmella is back to being FABULOUS. I can see the same swagger. I can see the same Carmella that I think we saw back in the mid-2010s. If I'm not wrong, 2016, 2017. The Carmella with James Ellsworth. I think we're getting some reflections of that. So is Carmella back? Or did we get rid of that beautiful, gorgeous, I don't even know, that Carmella altogether? The newer side, I did not like that side at all. The Carmella used to wear the dress and wear the weird face mask. Did not like that. I'm glad to see this side of Carmella back. If she's back for good, that is. Anyways, it seems like Dexter Lumis is now going to be paired up with Nikki Cross. So that's like a weird guy with a weird lady. Kind of makes sense. Okay. Dexter Lumis and Nikki Cross might be a couple moving forward. And honestly, I feel like that might be the best pairing for these two. They just feel like it would work out, that they would get along together very well. Yeah. Dexter Lumis, Nikki Cross. I like the sound of it, for sure. But let me know. Do you think it's a good idea? Cross and Dexter? Let me know about it. Oh, you heard that Jack from NXT broke his finger. That sucks. That sucks. Stray is a great game. Definitely recommend if you have spare time. I agree on this stuff. No, Stray is a great game. I enjoyed playing it, for as much as it did. But honestly, just like you said, if you have time, I just ended up getting stuck at some place and I just couldn't find the time to proceed further. That's why I deleted it. But no, it's a good game. Definitely. If you have time, time to spare, it's a sweet game. Absolutely. Age, if you don't mind asking me, how many turbans do you have? I have a lot. I have a lot of turbans. But here's the thing about turbans, right? It's not like a hat that you just, take off and you put back on. It's not like that. It's a piece of cloth that you have to, tie around your head in such a way that it looks like a crown, right? So I have a lot of turbans. A lot of them. That's right. And Nikki Cross says, Ricky, Mela is back. Seems like Mela is back indeed, Tony. And I like it. I definitely missed this side of Carmella. I can't believe that I'm saying that, but I definitely missed this laid-back, casual side of Carmella. The Carmella that we had back when Enzo Amore and Big Cass were around. Wow, that feels like ages ago. But yeah, I definitely liked and preferred this Carmella over the beautiful, gorgeous, or whatever Carmella she was trying to be back then. We are having the Carmella when she hung out with them. That's right, Andy. Absolutely. And I'm all in for it. I'm all in for it. No doubt about it. I mean, yes. This is the Carmella that we need. Honestly, we have so many women that act are all, how do I even say? That act like, they're the big deal, the big shots, They act like Emelina used to act, that act like Carmella used to act recently. So we don't need any more of that, laid back, cool, casual Carmella is what we need right now. Let's see. Oh, not Ellsworth, he better not be. Oh, no, absolutely not, James. I don't think that Ellsworth is going to come back, especially with the negative PR surrounding him. I don't think that Ellsworth ever coming back to the WWE, because that would just bring nothing but bad PR to the WWE, and that's one thing that they're very scared of. It's bad PR. It's not going to happen. I love Index. Join Dexter on Raw. I know. That's right. I know, Ricky. I know you love Index. That's right. Interview carrying Cross again. I will, M-Tones, I will interview Cross again. Yep, it's gonna happen. We'll have to see. So does Cross ever even show up, on TV anymore, or is he just off TV altogether? Let me know what's going on with Cross right now. And Rita says, yes, in TV Cross again. I would love to. AJ, will you start your podcast also now? Absolutely. So the podcast is going to start now. And I have recorded so many interviews that, were supposed to be released. But then I fell sick. So those interviews are still in the vault. And they will be released as well, in the coming weeks. And of course, new interviews are also kind of come up. That's right. And thank you for that, M-Tones. 23 thumbs up is lovely. I wasn't being funny, AJ, asking about the turbans. They suit you well. That's right. Thank you, brother. No, absolutely, I agree. And turbans are great. I mean, just like I said, they are more or less like crowns to us. So, very important, and they're great. That's right. And Carmella more like Caramella. I see you, Money Badger. That's right. And here we are now. It's Piper. Oh, wait a second. I just realized. Wait a second. Do they not call her Doudrop anymore? Did she get renamed to Piper Vixen? I just realized that. That's pretty cool. Wow. Wow, I like that. Okay, so she's no longer Doudrop. And that's genius. That is fantastic. Good for Piper Vixen to get her name back. Doudrop was just awful. I'm glad she's Vixen again. She looks good as well. Also, the outfit is a lot better than what she used to wear. That shiny blue or shiny was awful. No, this is great. I like this better. A lot better. And I can see we've got Grandmaster Sexy over here. Grandmaster, it's good to see you, brother. Welcome. That's right. I'm back. You're back. The family is back. It's good to see you, Grandmaster, brother. Welcome. And let's see what else do we have here. 25 likes. I love that, Ricky, my brother. Lacey Evans character change. Fans say, wait. Lacey Evans changed her character again? Okay, so how many times is this gonna happen? What is she now? Is she still, a veteran? Is she a face, a heel? Or did she go back to being a 1950s housewife? What is going on with Lacey Evans now? I'll tell you, with Lacey Evans, the best character that she ever had was the character that she had initially, and that was the character of the 90s, 50s housewife or whatever she was trying to be. I thought that that was just the best character that Lacey Evans had. Not only was she just a total pro at it, not only was she able to live that character, totally, let her be on social media, in the ring, on her promos, she just lived that character. It just felt very organic. But also, it stood out because there was no character quite like that in all of wrestling. No matter you talk about WWE, AEW, elsewhere, there is no character like that original Lacey Evans character. Taking it away from her was a mistake, and ever since then, she has been lost, and nothing but lost. That's right. And let's see what else do we have here. Grandmaster, that's right, M-Tones, Grandmaster is back. She's still a heel veteran, says True. Come on, brother. I still remember this very well, right? When she was having those vignettes and stuff, and people were kind of speculating if she's gonna be a heel or a face. True was like, no, she's a heel, and everybody was like, no, she cannot be a heel. She's a veteran. She's gotta be a face. But no, True, you were right. She ended up being a heel, but at what cost? She's just awful. So, let's see how this goes, though. But right now, we are back on commercial, and with that being said, Piper Vixen is dominating, leading the way she should. By the way, what's the deal with Nia Jax, guys? Like, I know that she came back at the Rumble, but is she back with the company full-time, or was that only a one-night thing? What is going on with Nia Jax? Let me know, guys. Let me know. And let's see what else we have here. Lacey Evans changes her character more than she changes her pants. I totally agree, Grandmaster. I totally agree with that. Yep. WWE sent Lacey Evans to boot camp. Oh, dear. It was a mistake. That character just worked for Lacey. It just worked for her. She went through boot camp with makeup. Oh my gosh. All right. They just cannot get some stuff right? I mean, Lacey, being a veteran herself, should know better and should tell these guys that, this is not right. This is not working. That's not how you do boot camps. All right. Well, I guess as long as she's making that WWE money, she's happy. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you for that, M-Tone stats, right? Shotzi should be in this match, says James. I agree. I totally agree, brother. Lacey Evans doesn't believe in ADHD or something, and I do. Yep, I did see that. Apparently, Lacey Evans, if I'm not wrong, right? So I think that I read this story a few months ago that Lacey Evans shared a post on her story talking about ADHD, talking about illnesses like that, and how they did not exist back in the day, if I'm not wrong. Something like that was the topic, and that got a lot of heat, so that's that. I feel like this is what happens, right? So if you have a controversial take, if you have a controversial opinion, maybe just keep it to yourself, because, honestly, people put that on social media, celebrities especially put that on social media, expecting that they'd be loved for it. Of course you're not going to get loved for it. If it's a controversial take, you're going to be in hot water, and I feel like that's a classic case, a classic example of what Lacey Evans did there. She did not have to share that. If that's a controversial take she has, just keep it to yourself. But no. Yeah. And she paid the price for it. Now a lot of fans have a negative image of Lacey Evans in their mind, and that's that. Yep. Let's see. And Ricky says, who knows about Nia Jax? Nobody wants to know about Nia Jax, right? Nia Jax is beautiful, says James. Without a doubt, she's beautiful, but also very, very dangerous. In the ring, she is. Evans doesn't get any reaction. Nia Jax was probably just a one-off. That's good. But honestly, I want to see a match between Nia Jax and Piper Niven, because I feel like Piper Vixen, because I feel like it's been a while since we have seen two powerhouse women, right? Two heavyweights go out there in the ring and just tear it apart. I would love to see something between Piper and Nia Jax in the future. I cannot believe that I'm saying that I want to see a Nia Jax match, but I do want to see Jax versus Piper, because I think that there could be an incredible amount of value in that match. I feel like that would be a good match. Yep. Nia Jax looks whiter, says Money Badger. Alright, okay. I know, is Nia Jax back? Her stuff is on WWE Shop. Is that so? Well, if she's back on the WWE Shop, she's gotta be back in some way, shape, or form. Maybe, if not as a full-time performer, maybe a part-timer. Who knows? All right, I'll get into the bottom of it. Let's see if I can find some info. The Sassy Southern Belle was her best gimmick. I totally agree, other stuff. I totally agree. That was it. She lived that gimmick. I mean, it was just organic. It felt natural. It felt like that's who Lacey Evans always was, right? It was just perfect. Also, a very unique gimmick. It's a shame that they had to take it away from her. Honestly, it's still not too late. If Elias can become Ezekiel and then become Elias once again, she can definitely become a veteran and a sassy Southern Belle once again. Let's do it. Let's make it happen, honestly. We're gonna pretend like the whole veteran stuff never even happened. And here we are. An elbow strike right here from Carmella to Mia Yim, and Mia Yim going back at it. By the way, what is going on with Mia Yim? I can see that she's sporting the AJ Styles colors. Is she still with the OC? Is OC still a thing? Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, AJ Styles, Mia Yim. Is that still a thing, guys? Let me know, please, because I am definitely out of the loop when it comes to Mia Yim here. Okay, lol money, my... Oh, wow. That's right. We remember that, Grandmaster. We remember that. That whole... Yeah. That was weird. I get it. Just when next video game stream. Oh, yeah. So, we're going to have another video game stream as well. I'll keep you updated on when that happens. But just like I said, so the way it's going to work is that we're going to have, at least for the first few weeks here, for me to get... tune into the schedule. We're gonna have Monday nights for Raw, we're gonna have Wednesday nights for AEW Dynamite, and we're gonna have Friday nights for SmackDown and AEW Rampage. Tuesday nights and Thursday nights are an off. We're not gonna have watch-alongs for Tuesday and Thursday, but we're gonna be here for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And slowly, as I get used to the schedule of waking up early once again, we're gonna add Tuesday and Thursday nights as well. But for now, it's gonna be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's the schedule moving forward. And here we are, a close call here for Piper. And in the ring now with Candice LeRae and Piper Vixen. I miss China, says James. Yeah, with China, it's such a sad story, right? I mean, she got acknowledged by the WWE only after her death. And all her life, right, she kept craving, or she kept asking for a little bit of an acknowledgement, right? And she never got it. But only after she passed away, unfortunately, was she acknowledged, was she honored, and it's just sad. It is sad. Alright, Jax versus Piper, they will pull an imploding ring spot. You know it, Drew, you know it. And that's what I thought as well. When I thought about Jax and Piper, they're gonna do it. I mean, definitely gonna do it. And it's been a while, or it hasn't ever been, that we've seen an imploding ring in a women's match. I would love to see it. And here we are now. The moonwalking, trash-talking Carmella is back, and I love to see it. With that being said, she takes out Candice LeRae. Honestly, I want to see this lady, Carmella, win the match. I really want to see it. Wow, big kick right there to the side of the head of Piper, taking her out. Going for the cover of Candice. She gets the victory. Carmella is victorious, and Corey Graves is a happy man. Look at this guy. And I also love how he's wearing a jacket with the leopard print, and she also, her ring gear, her bikini also, leopard print right there. That's pretty cool. That's a couple goals for you right there. But Carmella is going to the Elimination Chamber along with Asuka, Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan, Nikki Cross, Natalya. Carmella joins these ladies in the Elimination Chamber match. One of these ladies is going to fight Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. So Natalya should not win. Honestly, I don't think it should be Natalya. I would love for Raquel Rodriguez to get a WrestleMania moment, but I feel like it's a bit too early for that to happen. Call me crazy, but I would be happy to see Carmella versus Belair, or maybe Asuka versus Belair, because honestly, this new version of Asuka at WrestleMania might be what we need to make this WrestleMania fantastic. So why not?
Remote controls around the world, changing the channel to watch anything but you, and I don't give a damn.
Stop. Alright, look at what's happening right now. Not at JBL or Baron Corbin. We can see Cedric Alexander, Shelton Benjamin, MVP in the back. The Hurt Business is getting back together. The band is coming along together once again. That's an Easter egg right there. Shelton, Cedric, MVP right there behind JBL and Baron Corbin. That's nice. Hurt Business is happening. It's happening. Alright, seems like JBL is gonna leave Baron Corbin once again. Oh dear. Oh dear. Seems like... Oh my gosh, no. These guys still exist? Oh, come on. No. No. Oh, did not need this tonight. Did Otis gain even more weight? What's going on? He looks like a walking, talking Easter egg, honestly. What is Otis doing? This guy just got... Yeah, he looks like an egg. Oh my gosh. No, don't kiss him. Don't kiss... Oh dear. He had to kiss him before we went to commercial. Oh my gosh. Why do these guys still exist? What? Oh, and you guys want to send me the sushis in the chat? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? This is how you want to welcome me back to YouTube? By sushing me up? Okay. Alright, James. Alright. Other stuff. I see you guys. Alright. I did not miss them tones. Not at all. True knows it. I hate these guys so much. And the fact that he had to kiss right before going to commercial... just when I thought that it couldn't get any more worse. Otis looks like a walking, talking Humpty Dumpty. He looks like an egg. And of course, Chad Gable, I don't even know. I have no words. He looks like he looks like an earthworm. That's what he looks like. An earthworm. That's right. I despise these two so much. Baby faces they are. M-tones. They're terrible. They're terrible. Ricky, only reason why she's lost those is cause Vince's booking, says Andy. What is that about? Ricky says, but AJ is probably Asuka. She's going to be losing the past 5 WrestleMania year. I'm not sure if I want to see Asuka face Bianca Belair. I agree with that, Ricky, totally, and I agree, Andy. It was because of Vince's booking, and as long as Vince is away from this year's WrestleMania's booking, we might actually see Asuka winning it. You know, I feel so bad because like Shinsuke Nakamura, Asuka won the Royal Rumble the same damn year. You know, the same damn night, and nothing came out of it. It was just a great opportunity, but they couldn't make anything out of it thanks to Vince McMahon, I guess. But hopefully, things change for them in a good way. That's right. And I love it. That's right. I love to see Bianca faces Raquel Rodriguez. I feel like I would love to see Raquel Rodriguez go out there and get a WrestleMania moment. But honestly, I would like for it to happen in a better way. I feel like I haven't watched wrestling the past few months, but I don't think that Raquel Rodriguez has really done a lot or has gained superstar stardom just yet. So I feel like she should achieve that before, you know, going out there and getting a WrestleMania moment. I feel like it will be a bit too early for her to get that moment right now. She should truly be a superstar for her to get such a big moment. So I would just be patient with Raquel Rodriguez right now. I wouldn't rush it. I don't think that she, she has at that level right now to get the fans super behind her and get that moment just yet. I could be wrong, but let's see. AJ, will he be playing Spider-Man 2? Absolutely, James. I will literally be... Okay, I love Spider-Man. You guys know it. When Spider-Man 2 comes out, you'll see me playing Spider-Man day in, night out. I will work overtime. I will be here all day, every day. I'll play Spider-Man 2. You know it. You know me. That's right. What is going on with Jerry Lawler? He is still contracted to WWE. I would assume so. I don't know. You guys have been the one watching wrestling all this time. I haven't been. So let's see. Jerry Lawler. What is going on with the guy now? Let me go to his Twitter account right now, and from that I can... Wow. So his Twitter says he's an entertainer, artist, collector, Memphian. So no mention of the WWE in his Twitter. That's interesting. Okay. Jerry Lawler. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he's like in those Legends contract now. Probably not a full-time contract, just a Legends contract. He comes in whenever WWE wants him, and he gets paid royalties. I guess so. I think that's the kind of contract that he's most likely signed to right now. I'm just assuming it right as I speak, but I think that has to be it. Because when I spoke to Kurt Angle, that was the contract that he was signed to as well. So I think it's got to be the same way for Jerry Lawler. And here we are now with Piper and Candice in the back.
You're lucky. You're both very lucky. If either of you get in between me and the Raw Women's Championship again, I will not be so forgiving.
Alright, I can already tell. Doudrop was awful, but I'm loving Piper Vixen here. I'm absolutely loving her. Oh, wow, look at that. Here we are now with Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin escorted to the ring by MVP. We're not even hiding the fact that Hurt Business is slowly coming back together, I see. Okay. Nice. Nice. Let's see what else do we have here. We've got Film Nation here. Film Nation, my brother, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well, Film Nation. It's lovely to see you, my brother. Okay, yes, cause once punish them, cause they don't do. That's right, Andy. That's correct. Yep, that's right. If somebody cannot speak English, just get them a manager, and that solves your problem. But yeah, for Vince, that was a deal breaker. Well, Triple H in charge, seems like a lot of superstars who deserve a push will get it. I'm surprised when it comes to Karrion Kross. I'm honestly very, very surprised. From my insiders, a couple months ago when I spoke to them, they told me that apparently some people in the WWE, they feel like Karrion Kross has been a letdown. They feel like he's not the star that they expected for him to be, and he's not getting that kind of reaction that they expected for him to get from the fans, So Karrion Kross, sadly, is not it. Or he's not going to get successful so easily. That's sad, but it's true. And here we are now. Oh my gosh, is that a new thing now? Chad Gable throwing up the victory signs and walking around the ring? That's awful. That's awful. Alright. With great power comes great responsibility. You know that, Jonathan. That's right. By the way, AJ, I didn't sush you. I thank you for that, Ricky. I appreciate you not sushing me, but also letting me know about it. Thanks. And here we are now. Shelton Benjamin tagged in. He's going to go one-on-one against the Egg. Otis. And now elbow strikes right there to the head of Otis. Otis shaken up. He's just going to go for an Irish whip. Otis with a reversal. Wow. He tries to knock him out. Otis not going to go down so easily. Gets him on top of his shoulders. Shelton Benjamin gets away. Nice kick to the side of the head. Otis is in trouble. Shelton Benjamin. Uh-oh. Otis overpowers Benjamin. Body slams him straight down to the ring. And Benjamin is now down. I like that, Film Nation. All right. I see. You're happy for Carmella. I can see that right now. Okay. And Otis taking out Shelton Benjamin just like that. Cedric Alexander looks like Xavier Woods. You're right. Other stuff he does. Especially with the hairstyle, right? Quite similar. And still to come tonight is the Royal Rumble winner, Cody Rhodes. It's funny how they're not... I assume that they don't have the countdown to Cody Rhodes anymore. Because... when he first came up, they used to have countdowns for the Cody Rhodes segments. That's nice. Was going to go for the kick to the midsection, but Otis with the reversal. And Shelton Benjamin with a nice kick to the side of the head once again. Otis is shaken up, is dizzy. Shelton Benjamin was going to go for it. Otis gets him up, slams him down hard once again. And Otis is in control, actually. Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross... name a more iconic duo. I agree, Jonathan. That's it's hard. It's hard to name a more iconic duo. The kind of stuff that they've done is legendary. But also on top of that, the era that they went through in the WWE or WWF was one of its kind. They have, definitely had their ups and their downs. They've seen some great moments in the ring, but also some incredibly hard moments in the ring. I cannot forget the Owen Hart tragedy. Jerry Lawler, Jim Ross, they were ringside for that tragedy. They have seen some great things, some very bad things in the ring, but they have done it all very graciously, very gracefully, and just so professionally. So they're awesome. They're really good. And here we are now. It's Cedric Alexander in the ring. That's right. Looks like he's going to go for the big dive on Chad Gable. Is Chad Gable going to get out of the way? And no, he does not. But he grabs Shelton Benjamin. I'm sorry, Cedric Alexander. He knocks him out just like that. MVP looking like a proud papa as he stands ringside. Alright, Film Nation, I'll see you around, my brother. Take care. That's right. Wow. Shelton Benjamin breaking up the cover, and the match continues. That's right. AJ, take it easy, my man. Taking it easy for today. That's right. I'm just so happy to be here with everybody. You know, it feels so good to be back with all of you, to watch wrestling once again after all these months, and with all of you, it's incredible. The King always on the pre-show before premium live event. I see, Run DMG. That's right. Yeah. So he's still with the WWE, most likely a Legends contract or whatever it is, but good for him. Good for him. Alright, Kana has major successful YouTube channel. I see. A backbreaker to Chad Gable. Cedric Alexander now going for the cover. And he gets the victory. Is this the first time Cedric Alexander got a big victory in a long time? Good for him. He's defeated Chad Gable 1, 2, and 3. And MVP slowly bringing back the Hurt Business just like that. Look at that. He looks happy. He looks proud. Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander finally get the job done once again. Nice. Nice. Alright. Cross second man eliminated from the Rumble. Really, Run DMG? He was the second guy to get... That's awful. What about Scarlett Bordeaux? Did she not get active in the ring once again? Is she wrestling again? And how is that going for her? Wow. You know what? I'm just glad that Chad Gable and Otis lost. I mean, wow, this feels good. They keep sushing people up, but they got sushed up by the Hurt Business. I like that. Whenever I hear King, I think of King Charles. Sadly, Queen Elizabeth. That's right. That happened. Other stuff. Yeah. You know what they say? All the kings and the queens of this world, they're all temporary. There is no king, there is no queen who is forever king or queen, right? That's the truth. So, yeah. But Queen Elizabeth, it's sad. And here we are now. We're taking a look at last Monday. Oh. Now I know why Andy brought up Rick Books. Rick Books is back now. Okay, he came back last Monday. Good to see him. And he took out The Miz. The Miz is such a punching bag for anybody who comes back, who makes his return or makes his debut. They can all go through The Miz. Nice. Kathy Kelly.
Miz, I know you were caught off guard last week, but I was hoping to get your reaction to the return of Rick Boogs.
What's my reaction? I'll be happy to give my reaction to Adam Pearce, along with a bill for the damages of my $10,000 suit that my wife bought me. I mean, who makes someone compete in a suit? And as far as Boogs is concerned, what am I supposed to be impressed that he can bench 500 pounds and play?
All right, before The Miz could meet Adam Pearce, it seems like Rick Boogs had a little meeting with Adam Pearce himself.
Get an appointment before me with Adam Pearce. Let me guess, you think you're special, don't you?
Special. Thanks, man. But you know, in all honesty, I'm really just happy to be reunited with the Boogs crew in the WWE universe.
The Boogs crew? Oh, cut the humble crap. I would have won easily if I was dressed and ready to compete.
Seems like we're gonna get a match between The Miz and Rick Boogs tonight. There you go. Adam Pearce is listening to all that nonsense The Miz has to spew. And seems like Adam Pearce has an idea.
Different story.
That's right.
Adam! Yeah, look, if you wanted a rematch with Boogs, all you had to do was ask for it. Oh, matter of fact,
It's gonna happen up next.
for you, Boogs, that good? Yes! Yes! Thick! Rick! And The Miz. Next week. I'm so excited. I'm boozing out!
What is he trying to do? All right.
Hi.
Oh, Chelsea Green is back. I like Chelsea Green.
The ring, so you better find me an opponent, or I will call your manager. Okay, thanks. Bye.
All right, seems like Chelsea Green is now headed to the ring, and she wants Adam Pearce to find her an opponent. This should be interesting. Otherwise, she's gonna call his manager. Let's see. All right, Kenneth says, I'm just not excited for Brock versus Bobby matches anymore. All right, so you think you've seen it a little more time than you would like to. All right, we've seen Bobby and Brock face off at least 3 times. This is going to be round number 4, and apparently we're going to get this match at WrestleMania too, so Kenneth, fasten your seatbelts, because you're definitely going to get a lot of Brock and Bobby confrontation moving forward. That's right. AJ, you must see the documentary movie on Teddy Hart. It's very eye-opening. It's on Peacock. All right, Andy, I'll take a look. Thanks for that. A big victory over Chad Gable. Hardly a big... I know. That's right. I'm just happy that, the Alpha Academy lost. That they got sooched up. I'm just happy that happened. Scarlett staying out of the ring unless it's big, important event. I see. Maybe that's how they should do it, right? Not make her regular, just keep her protected, keep her safe. Yeah, I feel like she's a better valet than she's a wrestler, so maybe that's fine. Yeah. But the important part is carrying Cross, right? I mean, if he keeps taking these big losses, just like Ron DMG pointed out, he was the second guy to get eliminated from the Rumble. If that continues, it will be hard to take carrying Cross seriously anymore, I mean, his character is just so serious, right? He comes from the darkness. His is a very serious character, so for that, to maintain that seriousness of his character, he must get wins, right? He should be able to, not just talk big talks, but also walk the talk, which he has not been able to do in the WWE so far, and that's not going to keep up for very long, He'll have to walk the talk, otherwise people are just going to give up on carrying Cross, and he's just going to be another jobber act. That's it. The Miz is a great wrestling, but is a jobber now. That's right. But, Miz is respected. They can rely on the Miz if they want to put somebody over. Miz is, in my eyes, just like Dolph Ziggler, but he's better. Dolph Ziggler, I don't like the guy. But Miz, I can tolerate him, especially when Maurice is around. Why not? But yeah, I feel like he's just like Dolph Ziggler, but better, because he's more regular, he can talk, he has his own Miz TV, and he can put people over much better than Ziggler can, so, yep. But they're both in the same boat, that's for sure. Wentz doesn't like Miz anymore, as well as Dolph Ziggler, says Andy. Dolph, just like, I'm glad you brought up Dolph Ziggler. I tried to like Ziggler, I really did try, but he's just one of those guys that I cannot get behind at all. Not at all. Boogs is back, maybe even Nakamura. Whatever happens, keep Boogs away from Nakamura. I don't know what Nakamura is doing right now. What is he doing? Is he up to any good? Is he back? Is he on TV? Because I always felt this, right? When Boogs and Nakamura were around, I felt like Nakamura got very relaxed. He got really laid back. He was able to depend on Rick Boogs to put him over, his guitar and whatnot. I don't want to see these two partner up again. Ever, because I feel like when that happens, Nakamura gets super comfortable. He feels like he doesn't really have to, work to put himself over, because Rick Boogs does it for him. So I really hope that doesn't happen, because no, absolutely not. All right, Kenneth, you want Gunther versus Brock, not Bobby. I know. I would love to see Gunther and Brock as well. I heard that Gunther really did very well at this year's Rumble as well, so I'm glad that he's getting that recognition, getting that push. I would love to see Gunther versus Brock as well. I'd love to see it. And here we are now with Chelsea Green, looking good as she makes her way out to the ring here, and she has demanded an opponent for tonight. Now, we know it's not going to be Piper Vixen. We know it's not going to be any of the ladies that we saw earlier tonight on the show. It's got to be somebody else. But who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? Let me know if you got any guesses. Halfway, 3 out of 10. James, I agree. Actually, I'm loving this show. I'm loving this watch long because of all of you guys, right? Because I missed you so much. But the show itself, this episode itself, has been kind of weak sauce. So I feel like 3 out of 10. Yeah, that's a valid rating for the show so far. Yep, Scarlett could win the Money in the Bank. Yep, you know what? I'd love for Scarlett to win hers and for Karrion Kross to win his. The power couple with the briefcases. I think that would be spectacular. When was the last time we saw an actual couple win the Money in the Bank matches? Never. So let's make history. Let's make it happen. And speaking of that, Asuka has been the opponent that's been chosen for Chelsea Green. I haven't seen this version of Asuka yet, so I'm very curious. And there we are. Scary. I don't think the Chelsea Green is feeling very comfortable either. This is scary. Okay, that's a scary mask. I hope I don't get nightmares after watching this. Asuka. Oh dear. You know what? I thought the mask was scary. But that unmasking is a lot scarier. Maybe she should put the mask on because her face is a lot scarier than the mask right now. Okay, I love that. This is the Asuka that we really needed. This should be good. This should be great. But Chelsea Green is in for a wild, wild night. That's for sure. And thank you for that, MK Tones, my brother. Make sure, guys, to hit the subscribe, the like, and once again, be a part of the family. That's right. Ozzy Osbourne is still going strong on this stuff. You know it. You know. Who remembers when Ozzy Osbourne and Sharon Osbourne were the guest general manager of Monday Night Raw for one night only, and they actually had their Ozzy's Got Talent show on Raw. And on that talent show, we had a few acts performing. I remember the Great Khali came out. He did a little bit of a performance. I think he won the performance, the night. Also, Chris Masters came out and he was doing a little bit of a weird performance as well, where he was flexing his muscles and his biceps, I guess. Yeah. Crazy times, right? We used to have a special celebrity guest every single week. Those were some days of Monday Night Raw for sure. Chelsea's about to get her ass kicked. You know it, true, my brother. You know it. But here we are right now. Chelsea Green, of course, catching Asuka off guard while she was distracted, taking her out. But as we can see right now, the ring's been surrounded by all the women who are going to be in the Elimination Chamber match with Chelsea Green. Because she wants to be in the Elimination Chamber as well. And I don't think that any of these women are happy that Chelsea Green feels that she deserves a spot inside the chamber. That's right. And look at all these women here, distracting Chelsea Green. But I don't know how I feel about the fact that Chelsea Green has been able to dominate in this match so far and give Asuka a hard time. I'm not too sure how I feel about that, because Asuka, with her face paint and her new look, her new ego altogether, should be unstoppable. Liv Morgan looking good. Raquel Rodriguez looking good. That's right. And Asuka, look at her. I think Green realizes what's coming to her now. That's right. She's going to go for a big slap, a big backhand, but Asuka with a nice dodge. Punches getting in there. Oh, big kick to the midsection. Asuka giving Chelsea Green a hard time. Nice spinning kick straight to the head of Chelsea Green. A big holy crap, that was a beautiful looking suplex. I loved it. I'd love to see more of that. That's nice. Another big round kick to the head of Chelsea Green, taking her out. Why is Natalya dressed like Lacey Evans? Didn't Lacey Evans dress like that? Okay. Wow. Nice arm breaker locked in. Hey AJ, hey everyone, I'm here while I was playing Hogwarts and then... Alright, Lawrence! I think that speaks volumes. I was about to ask you how you feel about that Hogwarts game, but the fact that you fell asleep, I think that speaks volumes. That's nice, Lawrence. Are you enjoying the game, brother? And here we are now, of course, Asuka taking out Chelsea Green. And let's see what else do we have here. MK Tones, thank you for that, brother. Thanks for reminding everybody for the thumbs up, the subscribe. Really appreciate you. And here we are now. Bianca Belair, the Raw Women's Champion, coming out. And this is what it's all about. You know, everybody wants a shot at the Raw Women's Champion, at the title. Bianca Belair looking good. Oh, wait a second. Wait, she ditched the pants? She doesn't want... Wait a second. So Bianca does not wear pants anymore. She changed her outfit, her ring gear. That's nice. Jason, my brother, good to see you. This is Kana. Thank you for that. Jason, lovely to see you.
What it takes to win Elimination Chamber match. Who has what it takes to go one-on-one with the EST or
That's right.
Because last year,
That's right.
I know what it's like to be in an Elimination Chamber match, and I know what it takes to win. That's how I got this. So, I want to wish each and every one of you good luck, because whoever makes it out, I'll be ready to see you at WrestleMania.
Mic drop. That's nice. So Bianca Belair here wishing these ladies good luck, because whoever wins and walks out of the chamber victorious is going to fight Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's title at WrestleMania. That should be interesting. All right, let's see. Love that. Danhausen's dream. That is funny, Tony. That is funny. You know, Danhausen is looking at Raw right now, and he wants to be over here, right next to Asuka. That is so funny. I love that. Here's my champion Bianca, says Tony. Hell yeah. That's right. She's Kana. Thank you for that, Andy. Thanks for letting me know. And here we are now. Cody Rhodes looking good. That's right. The Royal Rumble winner. Once again, a question to all of you guys. How do you feel about Cody Rhodes being the Royal Rumble winner? How do you feel about him main eventing WrestleMania? You know, how do you feel? And let's see what else do we have here. Here's Rat Tail James. So some things never change. James still doesn't like Bianca, I see. Alright, brother James, okay. And of course, True here with the big old eyes for Bianca Belair. I like that, True. I certainly like that, my brother. Oh yeah, I love it. LOL, what I missed on Raw. Lawrence, not much. You know, you're good. We had, a little bit of Miz over there. Miz, of course, talking to Adam Pearce. Of course, the ladies' match just happened. A ladies' tag team happened. Yeah, some stuff here and there. All right, let's see. I just rewatched Cooley last night. Great film. Cooley. I'll have to look it up, not too sure. Pretty decent show, Lawrence, says Andy. Alright, MK Tone says, AJ thumbs up and subscribe button. Thank you for that. Thank you. And the Nightmare, American Nightmare, that's right, Tony. American Nightmare is going to be here soon. And if you look at the time now, we're left with about an hour of the show. And in this hour, we have a lot of stuff to cover. Of course, Cody Rhodes is going to be here. He's going to be cutting a promo. We're going to have the main event, that is the steel cage match between between Bayley and, of course, Becky Lynch. So a lot more to come in the last hour of the show tonight. Cody is boring, says Ricky. Nikki is also teasing the return of Evi, Eric Young, and Sanity. Really? That's interesting. Would not mind that at all. I wouldn't mind that. That would be pretty cool. But guys, what do you think about this thing between Dexter Lumis and Nikki Cross, apparently? I mean, we saw that Dexter Lumis actually sketched a picture of Nikki Cross in the family sketch that he made of the Gargano family. And in that family portrait, he also sketched Nikki Cross. So do you feel like Dexter Lumis is falling for Cross, that he wants to be Cross's better half? What is happening here with Dexter Lumis and Nikki Cross? And do you feel like that's the right direction that they're going to here? Cody should win the title and take it back to AEW. Oh dear. Can you imagine if... Alright, I know it's not going to happen, but let's just let our imagination run wild. So Tony Khan, behind the scenes, purchases the WWE... Oh, this is crazy. If this happens, it will be just perfect. If Tony Khan purchases the WWE behind the scenes and keeps it top secret, right? Cody Rhodes wins at WrestleMania. And the next Monday, he doesn't show up. But what happens is, the Wednesday after, he shows up with the WWE titles in AEW. And, that's when they announce that they have taken over the WWE. And from next week, Raw is going to be AEW's Monday Night RAW. That would be something. It's never going to happen, but that would be something. That would shake up the world, for sure. That would be crazy. But it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Is it? That would be so cool, though. Yeah. That would be incredible. Now I cannot stop thinking about it. Alright. Cody's going to finish that story, yeah? He's really going to achieve that American dream. He's going to do it for his father. And that's awesome. Let's see, True wins, says Tony. That's right. That's right. True always wins. You know it. I picked Sammy. Royal Rumble, that didn't happen. I hate Cody wins Rumble. So, do you guys feel disappointed that The Rock is not going to be there? Apparently, he's not going to be there at WrestleMania. That he's not going to fight Roman Reigns for the championship at WrestleMania. Do you feel disappointed? Let me know. And here we are now with Cody Rhodes. It's been a long time since I've seen a Cody Rhodes entrance. I want to see if they still mess up the pyro and all that stuff. Because back in the day, you know, when he first returned to the company, every single week they used to mess up his pyro. That used to make him crack up and also give us a good laugh. And here we are. That was a nice pyro at the beginning. Did not mess that up. Cody Rhodes with the very contagious energy making his way out right now. Yes, Eric Young is returning, says Andy. That's awesome. Now, the Eric Young, one thing that I cannot forget about Eric Young, I went to WrestleMania Access, and I literally saw Eric Young just bored out of his mind, going through his phone, sitting there, just, did not want to interact with the fans or whatever. He just did not feel like he was enjoying himself. So hopefully this time around when he comes to the WWE, he enjoys himself, he has fun, and really loves what he does here in the company. But here we are now, Cody Rhodes, with the high fives and everything, greeting the fans, smiling at them, having little talks, little chat with them. Cody Rhodes is here. And the energy is without a doubt very, very contagious. You can see how his energy is just flowing through the arena. Everybody's on their feet right now, making some noise for Cody Rhodes. Cannot deny the fact that this guy definitely has something in him, right? So, definitely a special guy. An American Nightmare for life. I love that, Ron DMG. That's right. I can see Mr. McMahon telling Tony Khan's father to buy the WWE. He would do it, honestly. He'd do it for the money. That's all he cares about at the end of the day. He's a businessman, and if he sees good money there, he's going to do it. Without a doubt. 2K23 looks good in WWE video games, says MK Tones. Alright, okay. But I see. That Cooley. That's right, other stuff. Yep, that film. Yeah, I've never watched that film myself, but I've heard it's a pretty legendary film. That's cool. Eric Young is returning, says Andy. That's cool, bro. That's awesome. Winged belt would be awesome, says Lawrence. I agree. We need the old belts back, right? We need something like the Winged belt back. And that's what Cody Rhodes actually suggested, that he might actually as well bring back the Winged Eagle belt. And I'm all in for it. And Cody Rhodes now in the center of the ring, with the microphone in his hand, and the fans behind him. Doesn't get any better than that for Cody Rhodes. By the way, what is up with Brandi Rhodes? Is she gonna come back? Is there any chatter, any rumor about Brandi Rhodes possibly coming back to the WWE? What is up with her?
Last week, I used my interview time to come out here and talk to you with respect about my current WrestleMania opponent, the Tribal Chief. The head of the table, the biggest superstar in the world, the best in the world, Roman Reigns. So, y'all read my mind. See, I said current opponent, my path to WrestleMania is straight, but the destination a wee bit foggy, and the reason being our champion is putting the titles on the line at the Elimination Chamber against a guy who has kicked up all the dust, a guy who has all the momentum, a guy that's walking into his hometown, and that is Sami Zayn.
It's not gonna happen. We can dream all we want, but it's not gonna happen. Cody Rhodes versus Sami Zayn is not a money match, but Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns is a money match. Sami Zayn has no chance of winning at Elimination Chamber. There's a bigger chance of me flying to the moon tomorrow morning for breakfast than Sami Zayn winning the Elimination Chamber, at Elimination Chamber against Roman Reigns. It's not gonna happen. Let's stop dreaming here. It's not gonna happen. Anybody here thinks that Sami Zayn is gonna defeat Roman Reigns at Elimination Chamber? I thought so. Exactly. I wonder when Brandi will be in the ring, says Andy. I agree. But True says that she doesn't want to be back in the WWE. Alright. You guys know all about my history with Brandy Rhodes. So, but I've let bygones be bygones. I've got nothing against Brandy now, you know. So if she wants to be here, I'd be all in for it. Why not? And here we are now with Paul Heyman. It's good to see him. I mean, is it just me? Or does it feel like Paul Heyman gained some weight in the past few months? It feels like I'm seeing him after so long, but it's good to see Paul Heyman here. Let's see.
And I serve as special counsel and the wise man.
Let's ride the wise man.
Your tribal chief, the
All right. Paul Heyman here, just as good as always. Ages should buy WWE. I will buy 2K23. I will buy it, and I will play it here. But I don't know if I'm going to enjoy the game. Let's see, though. Let's see. All right. I agree, Tony. Mike Rome does want to be Justin Roberts. Yeah. But let's face it, Justin Roberts is history. Mike Rome's is the current face of the company when it comes to announcing. I don't like Mike Rome's. I always feel like Justin Roberts was better, but you know, he's doing okay for himself.
What you may one day find out in your life, hopefully not at my expense, but one day, is that life at the very top in this industry requires an understanding that the only week busier than the week leading into a major event like the Royal Rumble or, watch the point, WrestleMania, is the week coming out of a major event like the Royal Rumble or WrestleMania.
That's correct.
Sure, you know the tribal chief and I have had a lot on our plates in the past week, and a few things fell through the cracks, admittedly, on the island of relevancy, one of which is the tribal chief and I, in front of the entire world, want to congratulate you.
Wow.
On winning the 2020.
So Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman here, you know, congratulating Cody Rhodes on winning the Royal Rumble this year. All right. Let's see what else does he have to say. He cannot be here just to congratulate Cody Rhodes. There's got to be more to it, right? I see. And he says, last I knew she was still training. Yeah. I mean, let's see what happens with Brandy. But I feel like Cody Rhodes right now is doing his stuff by himself. And that's how it should be, you know. Let's not get a lot of people in there and get him distracted from what is his ultimate goal. And that's to be the very best. That's to be the face of the company. Let's not pair him up with the wife or anybody else. Let's just let him be his own man over here. That's what I would prefer.
I'm going to call you Mr. Heyman. Well, it's because I have an unparalleled respect for you, and I think you know why. But if we're gonna pull back the curtain here, might as well pull it back for everyone here in attendance tonight. Might as well pull it back for everybody watching at home. I want to tell a story that should be told. It should have been told a long time ago. The year was 2000.
I see.
The till in my family had dried up a bit. Hard times became more than just a promo. Simply put, my family went broke.
Wow.
$100 in a Wachovia checking account.
So Cody's talking about some real stuff right now.
You need a visual aid for it. My dad doing local car commercials, and not for the money. Just so that he could keep the car.
Cody's talking about some real stuff here. He's talking about the year 2000 when hard times became more than just a promo. They became a reality for the Cody Rhodes family. He says that his dad used to do car commercials, not for the money, but just to keep the car.
You told him ECW was in town. You told him that Steve Corino was going to talk a little smack about him, and that if he would just agree to appear on camera, if Dusty Rhodes would be on ECW, you would pay him, and you would pay him well.
Man, this is such a heartfelt promo right now.
Kept your word.
Wow.
In addition to the money that we sorely needed, ECW gave my father his confidence back, and I
Damn.
can never, ever repay you for that. Thank you.
Wow. That is so cool. Cody Rhodes here with a genuine promo talking about how grateful he is to Paul Heyman for giving his father the shot, not just for the money, but also to help him gain that confidence back, the confidence that he had lost in those hard times. And Cody Rhodes says that I can never repay you for that, so thank you for that. And you can see the look on the face of Cody as he's cutting this very genuine promo right from the heart, and also the look on the face of Paul Heyman, who has a lot of respect, without a doubt, for the Rhodes family. He has tears in his eyes right now, wiping those tears. I've got goosebumps right now. This bastard Cody Rhodes, I'll tell you. You know what? I don't want to fall for his promos every time I listen to him talk, but I do, because he's got some great stories to share, and a lot of what we see in Cody Rhodes and the WWE especially is all real, is all himself, is all about him trying to achieve his father's dream here, so it's hard not to like Cody Rhodes. This guy is good. He's good. That's right. Paul Heyman's out of words right now. Is it my TV or is everybody looking fatter on Raw, says James? Says other stuff. That's funny. You know, everybody except for Cody. Cody looks good. Cody looks fine. Yeah. I hope I'm not looking fatter, but I don't know. All right.
Admiration and adulation, and I'll even dare say the word acknowledgement. This isn't about your dad. This is about you. This is about everything that you have fought for, from the bottom all
Man.
the way up, out the door, back in the door, to winning the Men's Royal Rumble, to main
Eventing WrestleMania. That's correct. That is correct. Something that the former short-term face of AEW could never do and probably will never do. CM Punk has always dreamt of main eventing WrestleMania, and you know, here we are, Cody Rhodes achieving that very dream now. It's crazy. Let's see, what else do we have here?
Nightmare of coming just this close. Because you're not just main eventing WrestleMania, you're trying to take away
That's right.
the greatest box office attraction, the greatest champion of
The greatest box office. I wonder what's happening to Roman Reigns and his Hollywood career, because we did see that Roman Reigns, you know, we did see some reports that he wants to go to Hollywood, transition into Hollywood after this year's WrestleMania. We did also read that Nick Khan has himself said that he would help, that WWE would help Roman Reigns transition into Hollywood from the WWE, that they would help with that transition themselves. So I wonder if that's still the plan. I wonder if Roman Reigns is still going to go to Hollywood, pursue his dreams of being a superstar in Hollywood. I really wonder. And Jason says that the Pitch Black match was only the start for sponsorship. I did not see that match, but I did read that they made a lot of money, close to $1 million if I'm not wrong, with that Pitch Black match and the sponsorship. Good for them for making a big bank, I guess. That's right.
stars of this generation. Your father, the American Dream Dusty Rhodes, trained and prepped Seth Rollins. Your father, the American Dream Dusty Rhodes, trained and prepped Becky Lynch. Your father, the American Dream Dusty Rhodes, trained and prepped Bayley. Your father, the American Dream Dusty Rhodes, trained and prepped Kevin Owens. Your father,
that's right,
the American Dream Dusty Rhodes, trained and prepped for the highest level of success. The Tribal Chief.
That's correct.
Roman.
Yep. Paul Heyman just telling Cody that your father actually trained the guy that you're fighting at WrestleMania, Roman Reigns. This is something. Yep. Heyman looks like he lost, and all of you can eat. I got you. That's right, other stuff. That's correct. Yep. Paul Heyman is looking like Danny DeVito as the Penguin. I actually like that comparison a lot, Gary. You know, he has the suit. All he needs is that glass, and he'll be good to go. Actually, that's a very good comparison. Yep, that's right. Andy agrees. Great one, Gary. He does look like the Penguin. You're right.
That he didn't want you to go through life as Dusty's son, but he wanted you to go through life as Cody. WrestleMania main event, the man that stopped the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Maybe. God, Cody, I can't convey in words how much I loved your father.
Wow.
And I can tell you straight to your face that your father loved you. I'll tell you this one personally. In my last conversation with your dad, he told me you, Cody, were his favorite son.
Wow. Okay. We're getting personal now, are we not? I agree, True. This is really good stuff.
Was the
Yep.
son he always wanted.
I did not see that coming. Okay. Wow. That really is a pipe bomb statement, is it not? Cody Rhodes shaking his hands now.
I'm just trying to win a wrestling championship, and everybody wants to make it personal.
That's right.
And that's what you just did, and you're not gonna pay for it, Mr. Heyman. Your boy, Roman.
I love that. Alright, so Cody Rhodes is sick and tired of everybody making it personal for him week in and week out. All the guy is trying to do is win a wrestling, he said wrestling championship, which is pretty damn good, right? A wrestling championship. We can finally call a WWE title belt a wrestling championship. That feels good. Anyways, he wants to win a championship, but everybody keeps making it personal. But again, let's not forget, it's Cody Rhodes who starts with this whole personal stuff, who comes out here and starts talking about his father, his dream, everything. Of course people are gonna make it personal because everybody knows what Cody Rhodes is all about and what is on his mind right now. It's to make his daddy proud. So of course everybody is gonna, try to jump on that same wagon and hurt him right where his sweet spot lies. That's it. But anyways, that was a solid promo. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful interaction. Really cool stuff. And yeah, look forward to more of these promos here between Cody Rhodes and Paul Heyman, and hopefully Roman Reigns too. But I agree with all of you here. Absolutely do. That was really good and possibly the best part of tonight's Raw. Really very cool. Future endeavor to WrestleMania main event. You know it, Run DMG. That is cool. That is right. And M-Tone says, appreciate everybody joining us tonight. Absolutely. Thank you, guys. The family is truly back together. I'm so happy. Thank you once again, guys, for being here. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to be here Monday nights, Wednesday nights, and Friday nights. And, this is going to be for the first few weeks. And once we're used to the schedule, once I'm used to waking up early, everything's good, we're going to add NXT and Impact Wrestling to the library of watch-alongs too. But to start off with, we're doing Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. That's right, once again, feels so good to be back here. And thank you guys for being here in the support, and thank you for the love. It feels great to be back. That's right, Lawrence. Damn great stuff indeed. Cody delivers indeed, Tony. You're right, brother. And here we are now with Montez Ford. Again, this is for the Elimination Chamber match. Montez Ford is going to be fighting Elias. If he wins, he's going to go to the Elimination Chamber, which I think he will, because his partner, his friend, Angelo Dawkins lost his match early on, and he's not going to the chamber, so, you know, it makes sense for this guy, Montez Ford, to go to the chamber all alone without Angelo Dawkins, so I think he's gonna win. I think he's gonna defeat Elias, but we'll find out. Alright, James here with the AEW chance. I like that, okay. Alright, let's see. And here we are now, currently with the commercial. That's right. Yeah, very unfortunate, Andy. That's correct. So, the brother of Randy Savage, Lanny Poffo, he unfortunately passed away at only 68. It's very unfortunate, of course, prayers to the family of Lanny Poffo. It's sad, and of course he's a former WWE star himself, and the brother of Randy Macho Man Savage. It's sad, right? It's very sad. That's right. Thank you, Andy, for taking the time to think about Lanny Poffo. And meanwhile, TBS champion Jade Cargill is so excited for Cody. Wait a second, so she's still the TBS champion. How much? What's her current record right now? Has she surpassed the 50 mark, or what's her record at the moment? I would assume that she's past 50, correct? 50-0. That's got to be it. An automatic 10 show for that segment. Indeed, Tones, that was a good segment, without a doubt. Watch along thoroughly to the roof rating. Andy, my brother, thank you. Thank you. I love WWE Impact and AEW, says Tony. That's it. That's how it should be, you know. Love all the promotions. Get, I mean, it's why not? You know, we should, as consumers, as fans, if we love wrestling, we should watch any show that we can watch. We get an opportunity to watch and just have fun. That's it. You know, we don't have to be biased and just turn a blind eye towards any product because we're biased towards one product. Let's just try to have fun from all sides of wrestling. That's just how the way we should do it. Absolutely agree with you. And thank you for that, Tones, my brother. Watermark. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, you guys are so nice. Thank you guys, everybody. Thank you, Tones. And this is how they'll split up the street profits. But here's the thing, Andy. This guy, Montez Ford, you know, he's going to be fighting Elias to hopefully get into the Elimination Chamber, but Angelo Dawkins has not qualified to go to the Chamber himself. So the split probably will not happen inside the Chamber, but maybe shortly after. But right now, I don't think the split is going to be happening. But we'll see. That's right. Lanny Poffo was the genius. That's right. Exactly. Was the genius. Oh, wait a second. So the current record that Jade Cargill is holding is 50-0. Exactly 50. Thank you for that, Tony and Ricky. Impressive. Impressive. 50-0 is nothing to be laughed at. That is making a statement. And I wouldn't be surprised if she goes to 100-0. That would be pretty cool. Quite impressive. Okay, let's see. I can see Chris Statlander ending it. You know, now that I think about it, maybe the perfect scenario would be for somebody to fight her at the 99-0 record and defeat her and, you know, make her record 99-1, because that would be crazy. Her losing just one match short of 100 will be insane, and I would love for that to happen. That would be so good. That would be incredible. That'd be nice. Let's see. That would be a sweet, sweet bromance, says Andy. That's right. Chris Statlander at 99. I wouldn't mind that. I can remember when this watch-along was the only thing that kept us awake. But Gary, that's so funny. That is hilarious. So what about you guys? Have you all been watching wrestling every single week before? Because for me, as you know, I have not watched any wrestling since November. At all. I just can't. You know, I tried once. I can't, because it's just not fun without all of you. Without talking to you guys, without talking to Ricky, Broman, Run DMG, Andy, my brother True, James, other stuff, Tony, all of you guys, I can't. I just cannot imagine it. So I just gave up. I did not watch any wrestling without all of you guys. I just cannot. All right, let's see. Lawrence, much love to you, brother. Let's see what else do we have here. Appreciate you being here, AJ. Stay healthy and get your rest. Dynamite is going to be popping. Absolutely, Run DMG. Thank you for the love. And here we are now. Montez Ford, Elias, one-on-one. Nice. I've got to say, Elias looks good. He looks like he really has been working out, you know, pretty well. Look at his body, look at his figure. better than ever. He looks great. He looks like in a great shape right now. Elias has definitely been working hard. He almost reminds me of his Ezekiel. I mean, really good. From the last time that I saw Elias, he looks like he's in a better than ever shape right now, which is pretty cool. And here we are, Austin Theory also looking good. I like that he's grown out his beard. He looks a lot more better and a lot more serious with the beard on. So, good stuff, Austin Theory. I love to see Jade Cargill cash in TBS title and go after AEW World Champion. That would be nice. That would be nice, Ricky. Absolutely. Julia Hart is hot, says Andy. Alright, okay. This just in. Julia Hart is hot. Alright, Andy. I've only read segments of AEW. I see, brother. I see. So from this Wednesday, we're going to start watching as well. Thank you for that, M-Tones, my brother. Okay. No, I stopped watching for about 5 months as other stuff. Yeah. Me too. How long have I been gone? So November was around the time that event was. So December, January, so about 2.5 months. It's crazy. Such a long time. And Elias right now with the headlock locked in real tight on Montez Ford. Ricky says, I did watch Wrestling Agent, but it's not the same with that. Thank you for that, brother Ricky. Appreciate the love, my man. Thank you. Love to all of you. Broman says, you haven't missed much. Just the Sasha Banks and JPW move. I agree. Yeah. And here we are now. I mean, all the rivalries are pretty much the same. They still continue. You know, not a lot has changed. Not a lot has changed. Of course, the beard's grown out for Austin Theory. A few people gained weight, a few lost weight. That not a lot has changed. That's true. Yep. But I missed you all a lot. Dynamite is going to be a good show this Wednesday night, says Ricky. Okay. All right. I'm excited. I've only recorded NXT, then go back and watch it. I see, Andy. You're awesome. I got sick of all wrestling, says others. I agree. I mean, I totally understand, you know, burnout is a real thing, and sometimes you can get burned out, and it's okay to take time off. That's okay. And here we are now with Elias with those elbow strikes, hard and fast, straight to the head of Montez Ford, getting him down. Thank you for that, Tones, my brother. I try watching Raw 30, but not this. I get it, Ricky. I get it. Yep. And here we are now. Elias gets Montez Ford up and down he goes. Elias right now dominating the match. Montez Ford trying to get away. You know, I'm surprised. I was expecting a banger of a performance here from Montez Ford, but in this match, it's been all Elias. He has been dominating. I don't think I've seen Montez Ford, you know, on the offense at all here. He has just been on the defense, and that he has been doing pretty badly. Elias has been unstoppable so far tonight. AJ, you're an awesome person. Please never change. Thank you for that, my brother, other stuff. Thank you. Much love to all of you. Thank you, guys. And yeah, with that being said, we go to commercial once again. Another commercial right here for us. So that's that. And thank you, everybody, once again for being here, for all the kind and welcoming comments. Appreciate all of you. And yeah. Let me know, how are you enjoying tonight's show? You know, we have about 35 minutes left before the show is going to be over, before the episode's going to be over. Of course, we are in what I believe is the second last match of the night, because up next should be the final match, the main event, that is Becky Lynch versus Bayley inside the steel cage. So, let's see. I've only been watching the Bloodline segment. Stop watching everything else, especially after that AEW nonsense. I get it. I love Grandmaster for being, you know, speaking his heart. And I love all of you guys for really speaking your heart out here. Let it be your love for a promotion. You know, you let it be your hatred for a promotion or for a superstar. You just say it as it is. And I really appreciate that. You know, no filters is what we need right here. And Grandmaster, I get it, brother. I get it. Okay. I'm so happy. Oh, me too, Ricky. Me too. I'm really very happy to be talking to all of you guys. Thank you. I really struck gold when I found all of you and when we all found each other, because really, this is where all the happiness and the love lies. Thank you, guys. And WWE is a lot better since Vince McMahon stepped down. Yep. I did see on social media, I did see how unhappy people, you know, looked, and they seemed when Vince McMahon, there was a little bit of a rumor and chirp of Vince McMahon possibly coming back to creative. People did not want him back. They did not want him back. So, yeah, people definitely are happier without Vince McMahon. No Filter should be my middle name. That's right. Grandmaster No Filter Sexy. That's how it should be. Alright, that's right. Let's see what else do we have here. Vince might as well be Uncle Howdy. That is, I hope not. I hope. By the way, speaking of Uncle Howdy, what is up with Bo Dallas, right? There was some rumor that Bo Dallas is Uncle Howdy and whatnot. Is it still happening? Is he still supposed to be Uncle Howdy, or is he not here altogether? What is up with Bo Dallas? I also read a statement recently that The Fiend is dead, is what Bray Wyatt said. So, is The Fiend never coming back? What's going on with all of this? Alright, so I can see that there are headlines and news reports about Tony Khan saying that he is interested in buying WWE if they'll let him. So, no doubt about that. Of course, he would be interested in buying his major competition, without a doubt. But I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think that he's going to be able to buy the company. Alright. With that being said, here we are back from commercial. Elias versus Montez Ford still happening, and Elias is still dominating. Montez Ford trying to get up here, but Elias stops him right there with a big back breaker. Montez Ford goes down. Elias is going to go up to the top rope. Let's see. Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy would be a letdown to me. I agree, Grandmaster. I mean, I would love to see Bo Dallas back. Why not? You know, it would really bring back a lot of memories involving Bo Dallas for me. It will be a nice moment, but him as Uncle Howdy, I don't know, because when he left the company as a joke. So for him to come back out of nowhere in such a serious, or should I say more than serious character that is Uncle Howdy, I don't know if I'll be able to take that very seriously myself. So I get it. Maybe not Bo Dallas, but if not Bo Dallas, who will Uncle Howdy eventually be is a big question, right? And that's right. James says there are wrestling streamers that are very toxic, but this chat is welcoming people. That's right, other stuff. This is what it's all about, right? It's all about the family. It's all about the love. And that's it. We got Brooklyn Joker in the house. Good to see you, brother. Big ol' eyes here from Brooklyn Joker. Lovely to see you. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Uncle Howdy is Bo Dallas, says Andy. All right. Okay. You know, that mustache or that little bit of a beard that we see under the mask of Uncle Howdy kind of reminds me of Bo Dallas as well, so maybe. And here we are now. Finally, Montez Ford seems like he's trying to gain control here. Big kick to the head of Elias. Elias is dazed. Montez Ford goes for a frog splash at the top rope. Elias down, clothesline to Elias, down again, gets up, another clothesline. Elias is in trouble. Montez Ford has gained all the momentum that he needed, and this is his moment. He is once again in control of the match here. That's right. Uncle Howdy did attack Bray last week on SmackDown, so finally Uncle Howdy is getting physical. Interesting. Alright, Montez Ford here. Nice, going for the cover. It's a 1, it's a 2, and Elias kicks out. Alright, thank you for that, Tones, my brother. Thank you. Don't work too hard, Brooklyn. That's right. What is Brooklyn saying? I'm at work tonight. Oh, I see. Brooklyn Joker. Take care. Take it easy. But it's great to see you. Love that. Alright. Uncle Howdy is Shane McMahon. Oh dear. What? I don't know about that. I really don't know. I don't know if Shane McMahon's ever going to be close to a WWE ring ever. After that Royal Rumble, that is. AJ, I could see Montez Ford as a single superstar. Me too, absolutely. And you know what? After tonight's performance, I would not mind maybe Angelo Dawkins being a single superstar too. Not now, but maybe eventually. Because I feel like they're kind of building him up now to be a single superstar. Like, he took off his t-shirt. He's no longer wearing a t-shirt. He's trying to be his own guy. I'm seeing that these two are fighting their own solo matches on the same night. Definitely, they are both being pushed as a singles and as a tag team. Let's see how this goes. But, yeah, I think that they would do well as a singles. But, of course, they would need some more work on the character. How will they carry themselves, you know, in a solo act is a big thing. Because I feel like Montez Ford, with the charisma that he has, you know, his gimmick, his personality, he'll be fine as a singles competitor. But for Angelo Dawkins, I think it's going to take a lot of character work for him to be successful as a solo act. Because as a solo act, what is he? Apart from being a generic wrestler who's good at what he does, who's good at wrestling. That is, how will he build up his character is going to be a big thing for Angelo Dawkins. And here we are now with Montez Ford. Beautiful frog splash. Going for the cover. It's a 1. It's a 2. And Elias does not kick out, as I had predicted. Because Angelo Dawkins did not make it to the Elimination Chamber, it was clear as day that Montez Ford was going to qualify. With that being said, we have our final 6 people. It's Austin Theory, Seth Rollins, Johnny Gargano, we got Jonah, we got, of course, Damian Priest, and Montez Ford. It's a very diverse, very fresh, combination of superstars who are going to be inside the chamber, and it's going to be for the U.S. Championship. Elimination Chamber match for the United States Championship. It is Austin Theory putting his title on the line against all these superstars. It's going to be tricky, that's for sure. Alright, let's see what else do we have here. Montez won. That's right, James. Montez indeed won. And here, oh my gosh. What is Seth Rollins wearing? Okay, what is he wearing? What is that? Why even wear a shirt if you gotta wear a shirt like that? Like, why even do that, right? I mean, is that out of Becky Lynch's closet? What's happening there? That is as weird as it gets. That is, you know what? That's weird. That's not drip. That's not something that a drip kick should wear. That's weird. Honestly, what he's wearing tonight kind of reminds me of a superstar by the name of Jay Vidal. Jay Vidal, you know him. He's been on my show a couple times now. And he recently signed with Impact Wrestling. A lot of times, you'll see him wearing outfit very similar to Seth Rollins, what he's wearing right now. I don't think it suits Seth Rollins altogether, but yeah, it's a weird outfit choice. Anyways, here we are now with Damage CTRL backstage. And up next is going to be the steel cage match between Bayley and Becky Lynch. This should be good. The main event of the night. It's either going to make it or break it. Let's see how this goes. Becky Lynch versus Bayley. Steel cage up next. That's right. And Brooklyn Joker says, I work as an EMT. That's awesome. That is awesome, Brooklyn Joker. Wow, respect to you. Yeah, that's awesome. An EMT is not an easy job. It's a job that really requires special skills, responsibility. You're protecting a lot of lives by being out there at work. So that's awesome, Brooklyn Sugar. That is great. All right, let's see what else do we have here. MK Tone says Shane McMahon. It's not going to happen. Yeah, other stuff was clearly joking. That's right. Montez Ford has a Hulu show with Bianca. Really? Wait a second. Montez got a show with Bianca Belair? I had no idea. What is that show called? I have to check it out. It's a reality show. I see. Alright, so it says... Wait a second. I'm going to share the screen so you all can read with me. So it says that... Alright, let's just... yeah, alright. So it says that WWE's Bianca Belair and Montez Ford to star in new Hulu series. That is interesting. Oh, it's an article from November. No wonder. All right. I see. It's a WWE studio show. Nice. I'll have to check it out. But have you guys watched the show yourself? Let me know if you have, and if you would recommend the show to me for me to watch. Let me know. And Seth done an interview saying he's never been the main event star in WWE. Maybe it's because what he was there. Oh, I agree. Yeah, I agree. But no, Seth Rollins was definitely the main event star. He was the face of the company for quite some time. The whole Authority storyline was literally about Seth Rollins. It was a beautiful storyline. The whole year was the year of Seth Rollins, without a doubt. I mean, Seth's been great. Seth has been fantastic. But lately, I would say after the pandemic happened, Seth Rollins... Something happened to Seth Rollins, right? I mean, he became the Messiah, then he became the Drip King, and I still like Seth Rollins. I'm not saying I don't like him. He's still great in the ring, but honestly, I miss the Architect because that was, for me, the best version of Rollins. The Messiah was just plain weird. I'm so glad that the whole angle with the Messiah and Rey Mysterio's daughter and Buddy Murphy came to an end because that was hideous. That was terrible. I'm glad that it's over, and that's in the rearview mirror, but wow. Yeah, I feel like after the pandemic, something happened to Seth Rollins, for sure. Yeah, I agree, Grandmaster. What the hell was he even wearing, right? I agree. AJ, are you getting 2K23? I will be getting it, brother. Brooklyn Joker. I will be getting it. I'm not super excited about it, but I'll get it. I'll tell you something about 2K now. Last year, when I purchased 2K22, right? The deluxe edition was about 6,000 rupees. And the NWO edition, the edition that I did not want to purchase because why? That was about 7,900 rupees. That's about 8,000. Now they have actually upped the price of the deluxe edition, and the deluxe edition now costs almost as much as the most special. I don't know what they call it now, but the most expensive edition now costs about 8,000. That's 7,999, and the deluxe cost only a little. I think it's about 7,500. So only a difference of 400 rupees, and that's literally nothing. So they're forcing us to buy the most expensive edition now, which I don't think is fair at all. I don't think that's fair, but I think I'll have to buy the most expensive edition of 2K22 because there's no point in paying a few dollars short for the deluxe when you can put in a few more dollars and get the most expensive edition with all the DLCs and whatnot. Yeah, so yeah. We'll have to buy 2K23, the most expensive edition, I guess. So we're gonna get that. All right, let's see what else do we have here. Thank you for that, Mr. K Tones. You're awesome, brother. My best friend brother was EMT before. Oh dear, I'm sorry about your best friend's brother, Andy. But EMT's job is definitely not an easy job, and it's a very commendable job, without a doubt. And James says, The Last of Us TV show is good, but not as good as the game. It's interesting because there has been, in my books, there has been no game that has ever had a very good story, a movie or a show made on it. But Last of Us is different. A lot of people are saying that the show is great. Some say that it's even better than the game. Of course, some also say that it's not as good as the game. I'm with you, James. I agree. I think that the game is always better, is a lot better. The game is fantastic. And yeah, the show is also pretty good. So if you guys haven't checked it out, I would highly recommend you guys to do it. It's a good show. And thank you for that, M-Tones. That's right. A few more likes and we get to 30. That's awesome. Seth freaking Rollins still is the measuring stick. I agree, Andy. Without a doubt. He's still fantastic. He's still very good in the ring. Even though he has a weird sense in fashion, without a doubt. A very weird sense in fashion. But he's still the measuring stick. No doubt about it. And here we are now. The Damage CTRL coming out. I don't know what happened to Dakota Kai, but she looks like she's injured. But not injured enough to forfeit the titles, of course. Alright, Bayley looks determined as she walks through the steel cage here. Seth Rollins became a father and got boring in the ring, says James. This is so interesting because I think I was talking to this guy, I can't recall his name now, a former AEW star. What was his name? It's been a few months, so I can't. Jack Evans, that's right. I was talking to Jack Evans not too long ago. And, he was talking about how he's not going to do the 360 anymore. And that's because he's a father and, he had an injury scare recently. So he's not going to do the 360 ever and whatnot. And it's true, once you become a father, once you have a family of your own, you have to be careful, you have to be cautious, and you're no longer doing this for yourself. You're doing it for your family. You're doing this because you want to put food on the table, and you also have to keep yourself protected for the family. So I agree with you that, after he became a father, he became a little more careful in the ring, a little more boring in the ring, but that's what you have to do when you're a father, I guess. It's natural instinct to be more careful and cautious because now you're doing it for your family. So that's that. Age of the AEW game comes out sometime in February. I don't know, brother. I don't know about the AEW video game, honestly, because, that game was supposed to come out in February. But if you look at, because that was the initial release date. But I believe that it's been delayed. I believe that that game has been delayed. Yeah, so let's see. All right, so I'm just looking at it right now. So right now, from what I can see, I looked it up when you mentioned the AEW video game, and we're on commercial right now, so we have time for it. But as I'm looking at it, the game has been delayed. It's no longer releasing in February, which is quite interesting. But now it seems like it's scheduled to release a few weeks after the WWE 2K23 game, and apparently the AEW video game will release in April, shortly after WrestleMania. So that should be interesting. You know, it's going to be a tough competition, not just for WWE, but also for AEW, because a lot of people would have bought the WWE game by the time AEW game comes out. So, you know, it's going to be interesting. Are people gonna pick up both the wrestling games? Are they going to wait for the AEW game? Are they going to wait for the reviews to come in? That's going to be interesting, because AEW game will apparently come out in April, a few weeks after the WWE 2K23 game comes out. Honestly, as a fan, as a consumer, if I wasn't reviewing these games, if I wasn't running a channel, I would wait. I would wait until for the reviews to come in before picking up a game. But, you know, of course, running a channel, I have to pick up the game. I'll pick up both the games, review the games for you. But I would advise anybody that I could advise to wait for the reviews, and then pick up the better game out of the two, because why spend money? Why spend $70 on both the games? You know, when you can wait and just pick one up, better game up, you know? So, let's see. Anyways, let's see what else do we have here. Andy says, AJ, have you checked out my show I told you to check out a while you were gone, Yellowstone? I haven't, brother. I did not really get the time to, but I'm going to write it right now, and I will definitely check out Yellowstone. I see that it has 5 seasons out, so that's pretty good. That's definitely gonna keep me busy for a bit. I will check out Yellowstone, Andy. Thanks for the recommendation again. I love that, K-Tones. Thank you for that, Ricky. Should be a good match. It's true. I agree. The main event. We have, how much time do we have? We have a lot of time, actually. We have about 15 minutes left before the show is gonna be over. So this should be a nice and decent, if we don't have any more commercials, it should be a nice and decent, at least a 10 minutes match. So let's see. Yes, Becky is thinner ever since she gave birth. Indeed she is. Yes, she has definitely lost weight. AJ Van RV playing Harry Potter again. So we did play Harry Potter a few hours ago. We're going to play it again. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be here once again and play some more Harry Potter. That's right. And thank you, James. Thank you, everybody, for being here and for the support and the love. It's great to be back with all of you guys. Thank you for the love, guys. Every single one of you. Thank you so much. And I'm going to get both, says Money Badger. Okay, stop being a... All right. I see. All right, James says, Bayley looks great. Okay. All right, James. Let's be respectful. Let's not call each other names. But, okay, let's see. All right. Andy says, you're welcome, other stuff. I like Bayley. I think it's my TV, says Jay. Other stuff. All right, I get you. No, they look fine. All right. With that being said, they are both locked inside the steel cage. The match is about to start. We have 15 minutes on the clock. If we don't get any more commercials, this should be a good match. Let's see. And Bayley wants to escape early. She's climbing the steel structure, but Becky Lynch grabs her by the leg, pulls her down hard. That's right. Bayley's not going to be able to escape so easily. Not so quick. Thank you for that, Andy. All right. I'll definitely check out Yellowstone. Thanks. Damage CTRL is the best group in the WWE, says other stuff. Perhaps. I don't know about that yet. I'll have to watch for a few more weeks or a few more episodes to come to that conclusion, because the last time I left, it was the Bloodline that was the best group, the best faction. Now, of course, that has since changed because Bloodline has broken up, so I'll have to do a little more evaluation before I can get to that conclusion. Alright, Bayley has to win this, says James. Really? Is that right? Of course, it's a little bit of a handicap here because, you know, Bayley's got all the support in the ringside in the form of Dakota Kai and, of course, Io Shirai, but Becky Lynch is here all by herself, so Let's see. I'm rooting for Becky. I'd like for Becky to win, but it seems like Bayley has got the upper hand and she will possibly win. Ricky says, I picked Becky. That's right. Bloodline is boring, says other stuff. Okay. Becky had to win because Bayley always gets over here. I agree, Andy. I really want Becky to win. I'm rooting for Becky. Let's see. And Bayley once again trying to climb this steel cage, the steel structure early and get out of the match. Becky Lynch stops her one more time, sends her straight head first into the steel structure, and Bayley is taking a beating as we speak right now. Becky Lynch once again sends Bayley straight head first into the steel. Bayley is down. That's right. Becky once again goes for the back. Runs up there, another kick right there to the midsection. Bayley is down. Becky Lynch now has got the upper hand, just how I like it. And David, my brother, says Bayley is gonna win. David, great to see you once again, brother. All right, so we're split here. A few of us say Bayley, a few of us say Becky. Let's see what happens. No, Bayley has to win, put her back on the title picture. All right, James. Okay, let's see, brother. All right, Becky Lynch grabs Bayley by the hair, sends her head first, once again into the steel structure, shoulder first in there. All right, with that being said, we have about 12 minutes left before the show will be over. They have 12 minutes to create magic, and Becky Lynch now trying to escape the structure. Bayley grabs her from the leg, trying to pull her down here. Becky Lynch doesn't want to give up so easily. Bayley once again tries to pull her down. Becky Lynch stomping down on her hand, on the hand of Bayley. Bayley not gonna give up so easily. That's right. Thanks for that, Ricky. Thanks for that. That's right. No, Bayley has to win, says other stuff. Let's see. Grandmaster says, my stream's gone. Gonna have rely on your guys' commentary. Alright, Grandmaster, I got you. The pressure is on. I see. The pressure is on. And here we are now. Bayley grabs Becky Lynch by the hair, sends her down to the ring. And Bayley, once again, right now, the top turnbuckle goes down. Elbow drive right there into Becky Lynch's chest. Becky Lynch down. Bayley goes for the cover. And Becky with the kick out at 2. And with that being said, we go to commercial. Okay, I wish there were no more commercials. I mean, we've already had a fair share of commercials so far tonight, but yet another commercial. I think it's going to be at least a 3 minutes commercial, which means that by the time we come back, we'll have possibly about 7 to 6 minutes left on the clock. This should be a short match after we come back from the break. And James says, let's face it, women's division has been boring without Bayley. Well, it's good to have Bayley back, but I think that I'll have to watch for a few more weeks to really come to the conclusion of who's the top women right now. Question to all of you, actually, on this note. Who do you feel is the top women's superstar in the WWE at the moment? Is it Charlotte Flair? Is it Bianca Belair? Or is it somebody else who doesn't hold the title right now? For me, I think that I can easily say who's not relevant at the moment for me at all. It's Shotzi Blackheart and Natalya. I haven't been watching wrestling lately, but I can just say it on right away that I don't think Natalya and Shotzi are at all relevant, because whenever I look at wrestling news or I look at anything related to wrestling or women's wrestling, I never see Natalya's name out there. I never see Shotzi Blackheart's name out there. I'm not sure what they're doing, but definitely not very relevant. Let me know if I'm wrong, or let me know if you have a different opinion here. That's right. Let's see. Andy says, Agent, for this fantastic watch along. We hadn't had you since you were feeling it. That's right, Andy. So once again, thank you so much for the love and for bringing me back and accepting me and welcoming me so warmly. I really appreciate all of you. But yes, the past few months had been tough. I was doing a watch along for the football World Cup, the FIFA World Cup, when I suddenly did not feel well. And after that, it was something weird, because the doctors couldn't really figure out, what was wrong at first, and it was misdiagnosed for a bit, and then I was diagnosed with something that wasn't even very severe, but because they were not able to diagnose it before, it just took too long, and yeah. But here we are now. We're fine. We're good. Ricky, that's just my opinion. I don't mean to upset anyone. That's right, other stuff. You're good, my brother. Liv Morgan and Alexa Bliss are number 1 for me, says Ricky. Liv Morgan and Alexa Bliss. Liv Morgan looked good. I mean, I saw her tonight. She was sporting some brand new colors. You know, she wasn't wearing any black anymore or green. Now she was, dressed in white, a white robe, and she had the blue and the red colors. So a lot flashier than earlier. You know, a lot brighter than earlier. Nice. So let's see what does Liv Morgan have in store for us inside the chamber. I look forward to it. Rhea at the moment is true. I think that's right. I think that's fair. You know, she definitely is on top of the world, just like you guys told me earlier. Rhea Ripley entered the Rumble at number 1, and she won the Rumble match. I mean, that is really good. So, without a doubt, I think true, you're right. Absolutely, she definitely is on top of the world. You know, to win the Rumble, starting with the number 1 position, to have Dominic Mysterio calling you mommy, I don't think it just gets any better. Or maybe it does, you know. But wow, Rhea Ripley definitely is doing well for herself right now. Let's see, and Bayley with the opener gets Becky Lynch down. This could be her moment, the moment that she needs right now. So ready for March 4 for AEW Revolution. Is that right? March 4. Cannot wait. Should be good. Revolution is one of my favorite pay-per-views from AEW every single year. Always look forward to it. Revolution should be good once again. Gary says, somebody please refresh my memory. Didn't Natalya win a number 1 contenders match Friday night? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if she won Friday night, but she is inside the chamber. She is in the chamber match. I don't know if, I don't expect for her to win. I think she's just filling the spot, but let's see. Let's see. That was a little bit of a botch, I believe, from Becky, but that's okay. Here we are now with Becky Lynch with an Irish whip to Bayley, sending her right there to the corner. Bayley trying to take advantage of the Irish whip, trying to climb the structure. Becky Lynch grabs her from the legs, just shoving her straight into the structure here. Bayley still not letting go of this deal. Still wants to hold on, wants to hopefully climb the structure, but now Becky Lynch gets up to the top turnbuckle, grabs Bayley by her hair, sending her face first into the structure once and twice before setting her down on the ropes here. Now Bayley is hanging onto the ropes. Becky Lynch landing on the back of her head, going for the cover. 1, 2, and Bayley kicks out. The match continues right there. Dominic is improving ever since he went to prison and came back. Apparently improving. I see you. I see you. Top WWE women right now, Rhea and Asuka. I agree, James. Asuka looked good, but I have to say, in tonight's match against Carmella, Asuka looked a little bit weaker than she should, you know? I mean, I feel like her being her right now with the face paint and everything. What was the name that you... Kana, right? She's called herself Kana now? Anyways, so I feel like Asuka should be unstoppable. She should be an intimidating figure. She should be a force to be reckoned with, you know? But tonight it felt like Carmella gave her a hard time in the early part of the match, which should not be the case. She should not be looking as weak as she did tonight, in my opinion. Anyways, let's see. Ricky, bro, I love that. Gary says, okay, thank you, Andy. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. That's right. And I love calling Rhea mommy. All right, Ricky, I see you. I see you. Okay. And here we are now with Becky Lynch grabbing onto on Bayley's legs once again, pulling her down from the top of the structure, down to the ropes. And there you go, Bayley. Wow. Out of nowhere, she locks Becky Lynch, grabs her leg, and locks her up in a major submission hold. Out of nowhere, Becky Lynch now trying to make it to the ropes, but this is a steel cage match. You know, it's not going to make any difference. There you go. Alright, Becky Lynch here is trying to escape through the door. Bayley grabs her by the ankle, pulls her back into the ring, in the center of the ring, and there you go, Becky Lynch here with the in-ring presence sends Bayley headfirst into the turnbuckle, and once again, Bayley no-sells that move and grabs Becky Lynch's leg again and holds her in a submission hold one more time. She's not going to win, she's just representing Canada. I agree, Andy, I totally agree with that, opinion. I totally agree. She's definitely representing Canada nicely, and that's it. Honestly, I must also say, every time I see Natalya now, I feel like she's representing her OnlyFans or her sister's OnlyFans. Like, look at the way she was dressed tonight, right? That's not very Natalya-like, right? What happened to the goofy Natalya that used to come out here with those cat ears? I don't see any of that anymore. Anyways, here we are now. Becky Lynch trying to climb the top turnbuckle once again. Don't get me wrong, I do like Asuka and Becky, but Bayley will always give me a 5-star match. My opinion again. Yeah, I mean, of course, other stuff. You're entitled to your opinion, and that's an opinion that I can respect. Bayley is definitely good. But here I am right now tonight, rooting for Becky. I really hope that Becky wins. There you go. Bayley grabs her leg one more time, climbing the top rope. Yeah, both of them right now have climbed the top rope, holding onto the steel structure, and with those big punches to each other here. There we go. Bayley grabs Becky Lynch, slams her down hard to the mat from the top rope, and goes for the cover, but Becky kicks out at a 2. Shayna Baszler's got her own YouTube channel. Wait a second. So these stars are now allowed to have their own YouTube channels. That's sweet. All right. You know, it's funny because I remember I was talking to this guy, Aiden English, right? And he had his own YouTube channel. It was a YouTube channel that he had started about wine and whiskey and all these liquors. And I asked him, I said, how come the WWE never, put that YouTube channel under their umbrella? How did they not take over that YouTube channel? And he laughed. And he said, that's because that channel never got popular. Only if it would have gotten popular would the WWE be interested in taking it under the umbrella. That channel never took off. People did not really care, and that's why it just never became a WWE product. So it's funny how they let stars experiment with YouTube, but they only take over the channel if the YouTube gets popular, which is interesting. And here we are now, fighting on the top of the structure, of the steel cage. Becky Lynch and Bayley holding on to each other. Let's see what's going to be happening. I have a feeling that... Wait a second. Oh, the armbar is locked in. Oh, dear. Oh, Bayley falls down hard back inside the ring. With that being said, Becky Lynch right now on top of the steel cage. She can very well just jump out of the cage and win the match. But there you go. I thought Dakota Kai was injured. Wait a second. What the hell? Oh, that's Io Sky. All right. Io Sky very quickly climbs the structure, grabs Becky Lynch by her head, smashes her head right there against the steel, and throws her back, tosses her back into the ring just like that. And Dakota Kai gives Bayley a weapon, her clutch, and Bayley taking advantage. Oh dear. Oh my gosh! What the hell? Did not see that coming. What? What is Lita doing here? Out of nowhere, Lita shows up. You know what? I'm more interested in seeing how did Lita approach... Oh dear, look at that. Dakota Kai trying to attack Lita, but Lita grabs her one step ahead, grabs her clutch, and there you go, taking out both Io Sky and Dakota Kai ringside. Lita does it all by herself, and there you go, twist of fate from Lita to Io Sky, taking them out ringside. I love what I see right now. Bayley looks like she's looking at a ghost at the moment. Lita is there ringside. Dakota trying to get away from Lita. Bayley trying to escape the steel cage. Is she gonna be? Oh my gosh! Lita smashes the door of the cage right there in the face of Bayley. Becky Lynch takes her out, goes for the cover. It's a 1, a 2, and a 3. Becky Lynch wins thanks to the help of Lita. Are we getting Becky versus Lita at WrestleMania? Because I've got a feeling like we're getting there. Like we are going to be getting Becky versus Lita at WrestleMania. I mean, make it make sense. Why is Lita here? What is going on? This is crazy. That's right. That's right. I know, true. I'm wondering as well. Why is she here, and why does she love Becky Lynch out of nowhere? They hug it out. You know, they're raising each other's arms. What is going on here? This has to lead to a match. Lita versus Becky, WrestleMania. Make tonight's appearance make sense. I mean, this has to be it. Lita versus Becky, Mania. It's got to happen. It must happen. That's right. Lita is going after Bayley. I think Bayley versus Lita at Elimination Chamber, maybe. But Lita versus Becky at Mania. That's right. James other stuff says, great match, congratulations Becky. That's right, I see Ricky's loving it. Andy says, yes, Amy Domas has arrived. That's right, 9.5 out of 10. I see Tony, this last match definitely, spiked the ratings. I've got to say, I was surprised to see Lita as well. That was a nice closure to the episode. I loved being here with you all tonight, so I have to say I'm gonna give tonight's show an 8 out of 10. It was a pretty good show. The ending was fantastic, and being here with all of you just makes me feel great. So, of course, 8 out of 10 from me for tonight's Raw. Gary says, Lita, lovely Lita now. I give tonight's show an 8 out of 10 as well. I love that, brother. You did tell me, Andy. You did tell me. That's right. I see Bayley facing Lita at WrestleMania Night 2. The Bayley versus Lita at WrestleMania, says Ricky. Okay, all right. Wiley, I know, Grandmaster, I know. I think it's gotta be Becky versus Lita, though. I've got, in my gut, I've got a feeling it's gotta be Becky versus Lita. It just makes sense, They're just not gonna hug it out and be friends forever. It's gonna lead to a match. It must lead to a match. All right, James, other stuff. Have a good night, brother. Thank you for being here. It was a pleasure watching the show with all of you tonight. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Ricky gives it a 9. I love that. David, that's right. I agree with you. And thank you, MK Tones. Always so supportive, so loving. Thank you. I give Raw an A+, says David. I like that, David. That's an awesome rating. And good night, Money Badger. Good night to you. Ricky, that's correct. A+ for Raw tonight. I told you she was there. You did. Andy, somehow, you always know. You're awesome. That's right. Thank you, Tones, once again. James gives tonight's Raw a 3 out of 10. All right, James, that is sweet. Looks like James is not impressed. Well, Lita's appearance, and that doesn't impress James. It takes a lot more to impress James, and I love that. That's right. And Bojets, my brother Bojets, gives Raw a 9.5. I love it. Andy, that's correct. I'll see you on Wednesday night, my brother. Thank you so much. Tonight was so great. Indeed, Ricky, it was fantastic. That's right. Thank you for that, Tones, my brother. Broman says, thanks for the stream. Nice seeing you all again. Absolutely, Broman. Absolutely. Thank you, everybody, for being here. That's correct, my brother, True. I feel so good seeing all of you once again. Thank you, guys. I feel so happy talking to all of you. I must say, you all mean so much to me, and thank you so much for having me back here, for welcoming me so warmly, and being here for tonight's show. It's great watching the show with all of you. I hope all of you have a great night. I miss you too, Ricky, Andy, everybody, True, all of you guys, Money Badger, Broman, Bojets, James, other stuff, Andy, my brother Tones, David, Ricky, everybody. Thank you so much for the love and the support. I hope everybody has a great night. That's right. And I'll see you for AEW Dynamite on Wednesday night. So, yeah, I'll see you day after. Tomorrow I'll be here playing some games, having some fun. So, have a good night, guys. I'll see you all soon. Take care. And thank you once again. The family is forever. Thank you, guys. Take care. Much love to all of you. Thank you, Tones. Thank you, Andy, Ricky. Bye-bye. Have a good night.